killed. You know? They don't. They don't care at all.
Just pop out.
What a crazy case. They're alleging that they refused to take a plea deal, and so they threw the book at them. And I know that to be true. I know that to be true. That's exactly why I took an Alford plea, because I had no choice. And that's not accepting guilt. That an Alford plea is saying, I know you're going to throw the book at me if I don't take this fucking plea bargain, so I'm taking this plea bargain because you're going to find me guilty with or without evidence. That's
what do you mean without evidence? I don't know about what. I don't know, Brooke.
Exactly what a plea bargain, Alford plea is.
We'll look up Alford plea. She was going on about Planet Fitness too, and her truck. She thinks her truck is broken. She was misrepresenting Planet Fitness, and oh yeah, there's also that other channel, the Snark channel, that I wanted to take a look at. So we'll do that whenever she ends this as well, as long as she doesn't go for like 5 hours over it.
So it's crazy, and you know, I've talked about this before. Don't you think that if I actually harmed a child, they would have locked my ass up? I never saw any jail time, never saw any prison time, never even saw the inside of a jail cell over that. But I'm a child beater.
But you had your kid taken away from you, right?
Do you think that they take those things
At best, it's like serious neglect.
lightly? Because I don't.
They just don't have their kids taken away for no reason.
There's other mothers out there too. They're all over the place. They're just not as vocal as me, and it's probably because of shame. They probably feel like, oh well, I wasn't the best mother. I couldn't, you know, buy this. I couldn't do that. I was a single mom. You know, they feel a lot of shame because they don't have money and they're not able to take care of their kid like, you know, like a mother and father home can. And I know that there's a lot of shame and guilt that comes with that, but a lot of people that end up in that situation came from that situation. It's a generational thing where people grow up poor and they stay poor, and then they have kids and they raise them kids poor, and then them poor kids grow up to be poor people that have more poor kids. It's just how it is. There's a lot of people that have been affected by poverty, the system, social services, the justice system, and the lower down you go, the less rights you have, the less respect you get, and they don't give a crap about violating your civil rights at all. You don't get due process in a court of law when you're coming from impoverished backing. When you're getting court-appointed attorneys, that's not fair representation. You're not. They just speed trialed a case that I was not even guilty of in 3 months, and I just knew they were going to railroad me.
She said yesterday she couldn't remember. Well, I mean, not yesterday. When I showed you guys like her recollection of events, she couldn't. She was blackout drunk and high off Xannies.
Because God, they do every time. When I was fighting
when she stabbed those people
for these Planet Fitness charges in October to get them dismissed, they gave me a court-appointed attorney because I'm homeless, I can't find work, and I just knew that they were rushing the case. Typically on misdemeanor charges, we're going to see probably about a year, maybe a year and 6 months before a person goes to trial for that. If it's felony charges, it can be anywhere from like 18 months to a few years before a person is actually prosecuted in a court of law. These things take time. There's reason. It's called due process. Everything has to be fair and square, and to rush along a court case in 3 months, I just knew that I was going to be railroaded. So I was really worried about that, but surprisingly, my lawyer was good. My lawyer was good, and he... Oh, Todd, yeah, I know. It's so crazy, man.
Maybe this is a sign. It's like, you don't need it on.
What was I talking about? Y'all, I had a side note. Sorry, I was reading that. You were talking about Todd. Yeah, you don't get a fair trial. You don't get due process. But my lawyer was good, and he got the charges dismissed. Thank God. I got lucky with that. That's not typical. I honestly don't think that if I had a channel, that would have happened. Like, if I didn't have my channel, I think that I would have went to jail. 100%.
The channel is something. What the fuck is she talking about? If she didn't have a channel, she would have gone to jail. Well, watch the Planet Fitness thing since she keeps bringing it up, just to show you guys that like she was not in the right at all. She still has to go back to court in I think it's July for that shit.
100%. 100%. I think that my channel saved me in that moment. Filming all of that, and then also leaving a history. The prosecution had access to my channel because I gave them the name. I gave the name of my channel to my lawyer, and you know, to see what I'm going through.
Did they play the video in court, Brooke? I think the lawyer was probably like, we got to make sure the prosecutor does not see this video. But I mean, like, they probably knew of it because the person that she spat on at Planet Fitness is like in the Reddit and stuff, and obviously knows the video was taken because she was filming it. Probably gave it to her lawyer.
Through living out of a car and knowing all of the circumstances, like, I don't think that if I would have made it out of there, I think that they would have sent me to jail for something else I didn't do if I didn't have a channel. I'd been very open vocally from the start before this Planet Fitness incident about how I was already previously charged many years prior with things that I didn't do. And I'd been open about the system and the corrupt cops and everything else we talk about over here. I'd been open about all of that before the Planet Fitness incident. So it's just so ironic that I would go to jail for yet again more things that I did not do.
Down.
All of it's on camera. Did I misbehave? Did I cuss the manager out? Absolutely. I wanted to rip her face off, if I'm being honest. To stand there and lie in my face and tell me that a policy that I'm violating a policy that does not exist, first of all, is crazy. And then to call the law on someone who pays for a membership because you're not happy with yourself. And then
she was filming in the washroom. She's not supposed to film in the washroom. She's not supposed to film anywhere in Planet Fitness. We learned that with Big T as well.
And I call you out on your bullshit. And that's another thing. If the things that I said in the video were not true, then why did she get so out of whack? She's the one that started this clearly from the video. So if she was not bothered by me, then why is she starting a problem with me? She was absolutely bothered by me. And it stems from deep, deep insecurity. And it's sad that people view this and they think that my life has been happy. They see this on the outside. They see me, how I carry myself. They see my strength. They see me struggle and still manage to smile through it all. And people...
It's like rarely smiling. She's only smiling when she's getting into conflict, actually. When she's fighting the Planet Fitness lady, she's smiling in it. You'll see that.
People are jealous of that. People will hate you for persevering. They will hate you for having strength, 100%. And they see this and they think I got it fucking easy because I walk around smiling. No, it's just easier to smile through the pain than walk around feeling sorry for my fucking self. I learned that at, I don't know, 2 years old. So, I've always been this way. I've always wanted to do the right things, and also just be my fucking self. And it's like society will not let me be my fucking self. Mom, you know, I saw somebody talk about
society's fault
today on a chat how the followers leave hate messages, and some lady was like, yeah, that's my followers. Like, they follow me to hate on my videos on YouTube. I don't see the sense in following somebody just to spread hate, but that is the direction that the internet and the world has taken. People have become so...
I mean, there's lots of content creators that get zero hate. Like, maybe, like, unjustifiable hate, but it, like, no one agrees with them. You know what I mean? Like, just jealous people, I guess. Like, I'm trying to think of... Is this Angela Wallace? D'Angelo Wallace? Is that his name? I'm gonna say maybe PewDiePie, but PewDiePie said the N-word, so probably not him. There's channels that are literally... nothing's wrong with them, and they don't get any hate, so I don't understand. But John Large, something like someone named John Large is here.
Unhappy with their situation and themselves, that it seems like the outlet for people is to come to the internet and spread hate and talk shit behind a screen name, and it makes them feel better. It's really sad. It's really sad. Now, people see comments that I've left, and they think that I'm doing that. First of all, let me be clear. There was a woman that weighed like 300 pounds, and she had posted a video talking about how she couldn't do something. Oh, her clothes didn't fit. I did leave a comment. I said, if you lose some weight, you will not have that problem. I see nothing wrong with that. Does that make me a bad guy? I probably have a little bit of the tism, but brutal honesty can sometimes help people. Never know. Maybe she'll stew on it for the next year and realize that I want her to live. I want her to live in a happy body where she's comfortable wearing clothes that fit her. I don't want to have to see her struggle when she's going to buy new clothes. I've been there. I've been there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have a video coming soon. You'll see my double size. So it's crazy. And then people take that the wrong way and spin it when I'm really trying to give her some words of encouragement, like stop being negative and do something about it. I mean, if you just sulk in your self-pity of obesity, it's only going to get worse. It's going to snowball and get worse to the point that you can't walk, because she's already at the point where like 5X or XXX didn't fit her. I mean, she was literally hung up in the clothes like she had the shirt wrapped around her body and shit, you know, all contorted up like a pretzel. So like, and I said, if you drop some weight, you won't have these problems. Like, It's not, it's like the women that go on the airplanes and they feel like they need 2 seats because they've let themselves go and they feel entitled to 2 chairs. It's crazy. It's crazy. We've got to stop catering to this madness because it'll only get worse. The internet, the hate, like bring back rationale. I thought that that's what we were doing. I thought that we could say stuff again that was true.
No, apparently not, because you get mad about it. She just likes to lie about shit.
Or are we still not allowed to do that? Because I might have missed the memo. I don't check my email enough. For real though. People get offended by it and then they want to come hate me. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. But where was the lie?
People don't
I tell
do
young
meth
girls and
bullies
boys to keep their legs closed and to respect themselves, and people get pissed because they're whores. Ain't that funny? I don't think this is ever going to upload, y'all.
What's going on, B Young?
I don't think this is ever going to upload.
Yeah, she's still, yeah.
Still not going through.
She brought up her kid today for the first time, though. And she was talking about Planet Fitness. I was like, nah, I guess we're like...
You see how somebody's trying to say I have court. You guys, please stop believing this stupidity. It has hurt my channel for over a year now.
She doesn't have court? Why would somebody make that up?
Ever since the Planet Fitness thing, my channel has just never recovered because of the lies. And I don't know how to handle it. I've literally lost my mind like every week over this. And I can't, I'm not, you know, going there anymore. I would just beg of people to pay attention and understand that it's lies. It's lies. These people don't know me. None of these people know me. None of them. Not one of them personally knows me. Never met me, never seen me, never touched my hand, never, none of these people know me. It's sad. Trolls be trolling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why YouTube does not have a system built to protect creators against that. If I want to say something about suicide, vaccines, big farm, things that are important, things that matter, things that help humanity, the discussion, I'm censored. But I can have people come here every day, call me a meth head, call me a crackhead, and then when I fight back, then I'm the problem. It gets turned around on me. I'm sorry that I'm not soft. I'm sorry that I would actually fight most of these motherfuckers in the comment section. Does that make me a bad person to have something to stand for, to be defensive, to stand proud?
I can't fight Brooke. But like, why does she want to fight? Why does she want to fight everybody? I don't think it'd be a good look for any guy to fight Brooke.
On ground?
You're gonna fight women? I don't stab two women. I don't think any woman should fight Brooke.
I don't think that makes me the problem. I think.
Yeah, let us know, Kit Kat. You're gonna be there on the 16th. People like took pictures outside of her the last court appearance for the Planet Fitness stuff. I don't know why everyone involved in the Planet Fitness fiasco would be lying on Reddit about it, but like, I guess we'll find out.
That makes me a badass. You know what I mean? Like, what would you defend? Like, what would you defend? At what point do you stand up and fight? What would get you to that point to defend yourself? That's what I'm saying. People have gotten to a point in society where they just take it. They take the beating, they take the lies, they take the trolling, they take it, and I'm not taking it. I've been through so much that I've had like real bullshit. I'll be damned if I
handlebars
sit here and allow some trolls to try to intimidate me. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like my own followers get mad that I
Who's trying to intimidate her?
Talk crap to the trolls and the haters. And it's like, well, if you cared about me, wouldn't you be right there with me talking shit to the people that are trying to break me down when you watch me every day try to build myself up? When you see me trying
Maybe they don't like seeing you get so frazzled.
to strive to do good. If you cared about me, wouldn't you be right there defending me? See, and this is why I ain't got friends, because I'm crazy. The last friend I had, I served 5 years in prison almost for because I stabbed 2 girls in his defense.
See, in his defense, it wasn't even her boyfriend. They hit him in the back of the head or something.
I hold a level of loyalty, respect, and honesty that society knows nothing of. I am not the problem. I have problems, but I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. You know, once again, it's unfair for me to come here in an open space.
What's that thing called where you're left-handed in some things and right-handed in other things? Whatever that is. But I'm mostly right-handed.
Trying to express myself, help people, and spread the word of God. And I can't even get in the headspace because every time I even bring up God, the trolls are in the comments trying to tell me that I shouldn't talk about God, that I got it wrong. And then people wonder why I cut the comments off. It's like, Well, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't, and I'm not gonna listen to it, and like it makes me angry.
Good?
And I'll tell you why.
This morning stream, it was like a whole thing. It was just Steve is stalking you. That was pretty funny actually. But today it seems like or not today, but now it seems like a little bit more a variety.
Because I wish I could put my hands on them, and I wouldn't be wrong.
I think ambidextrous is like being able to use both your hands for everything.
These people have threatened my life. They've slashed my tires, keyed my fucking car, got me fired from a job, locked up for crimes that I did not do. And that's just been in a year and a half.
Like, I can't write left-handed, but I can't shoot pool right-handed. Does that make sense? Like, I can write right-handed, I can shoot pool left-handed, but I can't do vice versa.
That's just been the past year and a half. Like, no, I really do. I wish that I could literally beat up all my bullies. I wish that I could make a spectacle of it and show you guys. It's kind of disturbing that so many people are just accepting of toxic, abusive behavior nowadays. I'm telling you to fight, okay? Fight. Stop allowing people to tear you down. You're amazing. That's why they're trying to tear you down, honey, because you're amazing. That's why they're after you. That's why Satan is on your trail. That's why he's trying to get your soul, because you have a soul worth taking. See, all these other people out here, they've already given their soul to Satan, so he's not after them like he's after us. You get it? He's only after people that he's been unable to obtain. So, if you got the devil on your back, it's probably because you got a soul still left that you have not sold to him yet. He don't want all these lames out here that aren't doing anything. He doesn't want any of these losers that are stalking me. He doesn't want them. They've already gave him their soul. It's crazy.
I'd sell my soul to the devil. I don't think I have yet. I don't have anything to show for it, so... devil, hit me up if you got something enticing for me.
So many... And that's another thing. Speaking of souls, I speak real facts about God and about the church, and if I'm wrong, I go back and say, oh, you guys know he did not say that Mother Earth was Mother Earth. Remember that? I back up and I say I'm wrong. Do I get any grace for that? No, they just tear me up even more, try to bring me down even more, whatever. But I talk about God, and I
don't really care if she gets the Bible wrong.
People in the right direction towards.
I care when she misrepresents things she knows are like the opposite, basically.
A good church. So because I don't believe in mega churches, people take that as I'm steering people away from the Lord because they're living in a life of sin, following a false prophet, a church using the Lord's name in vain by making millions off of the parish, that they're leading in the wrong direction. So that makes me the bad guy for telling people to stay away from mega churches that are trying to profit off of them. These are the real topics that we talk about on this channel.
I've never heard her like talk about a mega church. Or that's not a fair representation of what her channel is. That's not like her just warning Christians to stay away from mega churches. I don't even remember her ever saying that.
Society can't seem to grasp.
Why are my
and it makes me the bad guy.
Crazy.
People like Billy Graham,
Dry.
the Ferdicks, 1122, what is it, Elevation. Those mega churches are not good churches. People take offense to that because they go to those churches. Instead of sitting down and hearing me out and reading scripture out of the Bible with me, they'd rather just write me off as crazy, drop in the comment section, and call me a meth head.
I don't think Brooke does meth. I'll just put that out there.
Because that's easier, right?
Just the angry...
Another thing that's been used against me is my openness about my mental health struggles. It's gotten to the point to where I don't even really talk about them anymore because people try to use it against me.
She smoked meth one time? She went to church one time. Sorry, she went to church one time. Yeah, I didn't picture her as a churchgoer.
First of all, PMDD is massively underdiagnosed. One of the reasons that I wanted to talk about premenstrual.
Oh yeah, her period is really bad or whatever.
Disorder is because it's massively underdiagnosed. It's not
like endometriosis. I don't even. Let's go back and learn about PMDD again from the internet, not Brooke.
And studied enough, we know that it's a mental health disorder that is tied to the menstrual cycle.
Premenstrual dysphoric disorder is a severe, sometimes disabling extension of premenstrual syndrome, PMS. So it's just like hardcore PMS.
Tell me why every time I used to talk about the mood swings that would come with this cycle from my period, people would seek me out and find me. I would be like, oh, you guys, I don't feel good, I'm going through it. And then somebody would seek me out from YouTube, come and find me in a Walmart parking lot and harass me, intentionally trying to start something with me while I was going through a manic episode or even a PTSD episode. People, every time I would talk about these things openly, people would come out and try to trigger me in public because they knew where I lived. The amount of stalking and bullshit and bad situations I've been put in by society in the past 2 years is crazy. I mean, it's illegal as hell. It's illegal as hell.
What's Truther been up to, Be Young? I haven't, I forgot about its existence again for a couple of days.
So illegal.
You like him yesterday? I don't think we did.
And as I said, one of the girls has already went to jail. She violated probation, one of my stalkers. She violated probation. I've never met this girl. The only reason I know her is because one of my followers sent me a link to my email and it had a bunch of information. And then the cops, because I've had to file police reports, I've had to take my car in to get it searched for trackers because stalkers said on the internet that they were putting a tracker on my car 2 different occasions. It's been, and did I mention that I was homeless and broke? Like, I really don't have the money to make a 45-minute drive to the police station so that they can search my car for a tracker. And then, you know, it's things like that. Or when I was getting gang stalked and people would find me in droves and harass me throughout the night, slamming their car doors, blaring music, I would have to move in the middle of the night and then I would lose sleep because I suffer from insomnia, from PTSD. And people knew this and they would come out and intentionally wake me up, causing me to have a horrible fucking week. It would, listen, I don't know about you, but I'm in my 30s and I operate on sleep, food, and water. And if I have none of those, I have a complete meltdown. My mental health knows.
Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate you.
Guys, all of this has been on film. All of this has been on film.
Forgot I have a foot pedal. I can like stop and start the thing with no hands.
So
see that? Fancy.
People knew these things when I would talk about my mental health problems and what I was going through, and they would use them against me. And I just have to say that people like that are the reason that I'm a felon. I will say that till the day I die. If there was no evil in the world, Brooke would not be a felon. Brooke would have never been through half of the stuff she'd been through if there was not evil in the world. I've been fighting.
Yeah, I mean, you're the evil in the world, crazy woman.
Evil since day one. I'm not saying I should have gotten that fight. I shouldn't have. I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But what I am.
Yeah, she's on the YouTubes. Apparently, like, we get recommended, like, right beside each other. I don't know why. I think that's actually really funny.
Saying is that I've been fighting to do the right things, and it's impossible. Society doesn't want you to turn it around. People don't want to see you succeed because they're miserable.
I would actually really like to see Brooke succeed. It would be like a crazy twist to the story if she actually reformed and did better. And it was like, you know, showing that you could turn your life around. You could be the most piece of shit person on this planet, but if you put in the work and the effort, you can actually make something of yourself and do good in society. But I don't think it'll ever happen. I mean, like I said, like I wouldn't be against it. I would be like, wow, that's amazing. I don't think it'll happen though.
It's been almost 20 years. 2029 will be 20 years. Got 4 more years. 3.5, 4.
It's Breeze with Brooke.
It'll be almost 20 years since I caught felony charges at 18 years old. And can I just say that I was a very sheltered 18-year-old? Very sheltered. I didn't know what a felony was. I didn't even know what a misdemeanor was. I didn't know who the SBI was. I didn't know anything, okay? I was a child.
I didn't know who the SBI was either until Brooke told us.
I had the mentality of probably a 13-year-old at 18 years old because of the sheltered life that I grew up in, which is really sad. I think isolating your children from the realities of society is more detrimental than letting them witness it. You don't have to let them witness it all, but being honest about the dangers of the world and the realities of society and human nature, the way that people behave. If you don't teach your kids about that stuff, you're setting them up for a life of failure. They're going to have a very...
This is the Brooke outfit. This is Brooke's hat, but in gray. You know, she wears that hat.
hard road. How do I know? Because I was that child.
I don't have.
My parents isolated me to the point I never spent the night with a friend. I never had a friend spend the night. I never went anywhere. We were in the house 24/7. And I also grew up half-time in foster care. So it's complex. It's very complex. I don't think that the state or the government expected me to remember everything that I remember. I think that they were trying to make me forget. And this is what I've been trying to explain and break down in these videos, but I don't think they're gonna... I don't understand what's going on. I don't think they're gonna load. Has any other creators had this problem?
Can somebody... I can't because I'm banned, but can someone tell her to go to like an internet cafe? Like, just Google internet cafe and go upload the stupid video.
Out there.
We will watch it, but you gotta upload it. You gotta fix your problems.
Let me know if you've had this problem. I looked at my video thing and I uploaded a video.
Oh yeah, Black. Yeah, you do have to wait 20 minutes.
7 months ago. So this problem
Forgot about that.
arose somewhere between 7 months ago and today. All of a sudden, you cannot upload content. I can't. That's a brand new iPhone. Make it make sense.
Right.
There's got to be a reason that, like I said, it's either Satan trying to prevent me from speaking everything that happened to me, or it's God telling me, no, I don't want you to go this way. So one way or another, I need to figure out which one it is. Because if it's Satan, we gonna fight. But if it's God trying to lead me in a different direction and telling me not to open up in this manner, then I need to listen, you know, because everything I say is taken and turned around on me.
How are we gonna differentiate this?
You know, I remember the first time I talked about being sexually molested by my father, and these fuckers tried to say that I was lying about that. Imagine bringing your pain.
Is it because you said something that contradicted that before? Because I don't think a normal person would just like be like, no, that didn't happen for no reason.
And your suffering to YouTube.
Or she's just cherry picking like terrible people, I don't know.
To help other people and feel not so alone, and to let young girls know and boys know that it's not normal for a parent to feel on you, because God knows they probably don't teach that in school either
That's it, yeah. Tell her God wants her to go to an internet cafe. Thank you, Mudpit.
Anymore. So, you know, people, it's sad because the world of pedophilia has become so normalized. It's seeped into everywhere. So many people are involved in messing with children. So many people have that perverseness in them.
I'd call her a lol cow.
So imagine bringing your pain to YouTube to share this. Oh, thank you, Nacho Pancake. Thank you so much. Nacho Pancake. And then
I'd call her a genuine lol cow in the sense that there's a lot of lol cows these days that are kind of playing a character. Like they want to be a lol cow and they kind of lean into it and they do stupid stuff to get that kind of reaction. Brooke is like 100% genuine in everything she says. And she's like literally trying to be a serious person while being the most insane person I think I've seen on this platform. One of them at least.
You share this information and somebody goes and says that it's not true, that you're lying about, which by the way, I have court record of. He served time in prison for this. It's crazy. So maybe that's why it won't load. I mean, it's been 3 months I've been trying to do it.
It's like an angry Daisy kind of.
Several versions. Maybe that's why it won't load. Maybe it's God telling me to just not even. I don't know. It's crazy, y'all. Doesn't make any sense at all.
I'm sure if God exists, he's wasting a lot of his time worrying about Brooke's YouTube video.
Thank you so much.
Sure, it's top priority.
Erica, is that how you say that? Erica, yeah. You know, for me, I always knew from the start the abuse wasn't my fault. Unfortunately, most children don't go that route. I think that they need to hear more that it's not their fault. I knew immediately. Like, I had this intuition as a
Is B-Drop in here?
4-year-old, like seriously. And so
I love B-Drop.
I knew things. I picked up on things probably.
Did you guys know B-Drop is John Otto's cousin, who was the drummer from Limp Bizkit?
Probably because I had to. But I always knew it wasn't my fault. So I guess.
What?
I don't know.
The videos uploading are your fault, or like all the bad stuff isn't your fault?
I guess when I was a kid, I read a bunch of psychology books that you can't even find anymore. And it was from one of my therapists. It was about sex offenders and pedophiles. And it clearly stated in there.
It might be outdated then, right?
That it was a psychological perversion, close to sociopath. And that these people, they would never change. They've done studies on this. Now, this book that I remember reading was from the 1980s. And this would have been like 96 to like 99. So I remember reading about.
I don't see B-Drop, I'm sad.
About like the cross wiring in the brain, for lack of better medical terminology. Now books like this don't even exist anymore. try to tell a clinical psychologist that perverts should be executed and see her grab her pearls. She'll be like, what? They're people too. So God, they want to just protect the most evil people nowadays. It's crazy. But I remember knowing as a kid reading that it was not my fault, that something was wrong. Something was wrong with him internally, psychologically, and it had nothing to do with me. And I was probably 9, 10, like I said, somewhere between 96 and 96, I would have been 9. And that's when that's around the time that I told about the abuse. So that's exactly around the time that this clinical would have been giving me this book.
Yeah, I'm so lonely. I was watching, what the fuck were we watching? Some Mormon show. That actually wasn't that good. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives with some people, and then Brooke went live, and then I was like, I'll like keep an eye on her, and then she started talking about her son and Planet Fitness and all this shit, and I was like, well, she's just lying too much. We gotta go live.
And it was a psychology book.
But if she was just having a nice normal stream, that would have been like, fuck it, it's not even entertaining.
Book on perverts, and it went over all of these studies that they had done trying to reform these men and make these, specifically men, women can be offenders too, and more often than not nowadays it is the women out here, the damn.
Oh, well, if B-Drop told me to look in the mirror, I would do it for him. I don't know if I'm going to learn anything, but he's a cool guy.
School teachers, swear to God, it was talking about how no amount of medication will keep them from wanting to be with children. No amount of therapy will keep them from wanting to be with children. Nothing we can do on the medical side or the psychological side will prevent perverts from wanting to be perverts. So that's what the book was about, and it went over numerous studies, and it was talking about castration and or death penalty. And there was a ton of people back then that still saw these people as reformable, and they still do. They still think that they can they can rear the behavior of pedophilia, and I just don't feel that to be true. On average, did you know that on average most pedophiles have around 13 victims?
I'm laughing in live chat. Not Brooke's PDF file talk.
See, people don't want to talk about real shit like that. Makes them feel uncomfortable. Did your skin crawl? Mine did. Mine did.
Yeah, I mean, like this, I don't know. I think people probably sub to Brooke for different reasons who are like actual fans of her. Maybe it's like the fitness influence stuff. Maybe it's just like her life journey. Maybe it's the battle with the Carpinos. But I don't think like anyone is subbing to Brooke to listen to her talk about PDF files. Like, I just like, obviously, hot take, no one likes PDF files. We don't need to talk about it all the time. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it makes people feel uncomfortable because it should make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. And there's hundreds of thousands of millions of them out here. Yeah. And you know, a lot of people want to normalize that behavior. I knew immediately that was not my fault, was my point though. I knew it was not my fault. I knew something was wrong with him.
My Samantha? This Samantha? No. No, I'm no one in here. I'm just me. Chat as subscriber. Brooke. I'm blocked though, so that's not going to show up anywhere but like right here. Unless you unblocked me. And
I think for me, Erica, like you were saying, like when they try to invalidate your experience or your rape, let's call it what it is. When people try to victim blame the victim and invalidate the rape or the assault or the molestation or whatever, I'm sure that it does make people feel like they're being reoffended. It's like this happened to you and now people are doubting you. It's like when I was innocent of not breaking my daughter's arm because she tripped and fell on a bouncy ball. I knew I was innocent.
But why did you not notice your kid's arm was broken? I would imagine once the arm was initially broken, she would have cried like crazy. And you should know by the look of it. And you should have taken them at least to see if they were okay before pawning them off to a babysitter. So what happened there?
So I would think that it would have to feel like that. It would be soul crushing. That was soul crushing to know I was innocent, being convicted of something, and I had no control over the situation. It was like I was being re-victimized after I'd already been victimized.
You had control. You could have taken her to the hospital and said exactly what. If that's what happened and it was an honest mistake, like if Brooke was watching her child play with a ball and she fell the wrong way, take her to the hospital. Don't wait on it and then fucking drop it off at the babysitters.
By CPS. And I would imagine that it would feel the same as that when somebody's invalidating a sexual assault.
No, it didn't happen at the babysitter's house. She dropped it off. Dropped her off at the babysitter's.
It's like, wait a minute. I'm innocent here. In case anybody need to know, let me speak louder for the ones in the back. I'm the victim here. Do I need to put a big old V on my chest so that y'all know? Like, I mean, and I don't even want to wear it like a badge of honor. I've never been like that. I talk about these things to describe why I am the way that I am.
So they were like, we know you didn't abuse your kid, but we're just going to take your kid. You're not going to go to jail, but we're going to take your kid. Is that what happened? If you were innocent, you wouldn't have your kid taken away.
Why I'm detached, why I seem emotionless sometimes and more emotional at other times.
She doesn't have custody of either of her kids, no.
I know my problems. I'm more aware than most people give me credit for. I know my problems, and I talk about these things to try to tell people why I am like I am. I have to be mean. I'm living out of a car. I wouldn't have made it this far if I didn't turn mean, and I was mean before. But I wouldn't have made it this far if I didn't put my foot down. Look at all the male interactions, female interactions. I went to jail for something I didn't do. Like, look at all the interactions. Men coming out of the woodwork trying to talk to me and then cussing me out because I refuse to have a conversation with them. I mean, my life is in danger every day. I didn't think that I needed to state that, but my life has been in danger every day for the past 2 years since I moved into a car. The amount of stress that you have on you when you know that people are pulling up to stalk you so that they can film you to put on fucking Instagram because they recognize your car.
When did that happen? Other than you telling the world, I have court at this place at this time, and then there was one candid shot that I seen of her walking into the courthouse. Other than that, I have not seen anything posted anywhere that she has not posted herself. Show receipts, Brooke.
And they've read a bunch of lies on the internet about you, and so they try to harm you on
court documents. You read court documents on the internet.
that. They try to come out and mess with you and harm you and put you in a bad situation. And for me, these little interactions, the longer they go on, the angrier I get. It's like they want me to bow down and say, oh my God, people are chasing me and cry on the internet. No, all I'm doing is training to kick somebody's fucking ass one day. See, that's the thing about me. I will persevere. I will.
You should really give up the violence completely. I thought you were just trying to be healthy. She's training to beat up video game gooner.
You will not win. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Everything that I've been through. And I've had so many people on this channel I've watched turn fake. So many people come and say, oh, da 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 da. And what kills me is that I'm in a situation where I'm living out of a car and I have no income and I'm out here trying to clear my name, fight for the rights to see my children, go to school. I'm like out here going through all of this, and I have people that come to my channel wanting my attention, leaning on me, wanting me to be their rock. The funny thing is part of the reason I'm in this situation.
I remembered what she was going to school for, by the way. It was to be an agricultural businesswoman or something.
It's because I've always been everybody's fucking rock. I'm my own rock now. A single little pebble, okay? And I'm not looking for the missing piece. I'm whole. I'm whole. You know what I mean? I'm tired of people clinging to me and expecting too much from me.
Bruh.
And that's the main reason that I refuse to meet strangers off the internet. First of all, it's not safe. Stranger danger, that was the first rule we learned in school. Don't talk to strangers. Whatever happened to that, I don't know. I guess Tinder and all of them damn dating sites killed that. And then people get butthurt when I cut them out of my life because they don't realize that they're bringing drama to my life, more toxic behavior to my life. They're putting me in the same situation that led to this very same situation that I'm currently going through. It's like I've had to cut people off because nobody's mature, nobody's honest, nobody's loyal, nobody's respectful, but yet I'm the bad guy. But where are all the people that personally know me? Where are all the people that can tell you I robbed them, that I cheated on them, that I disrespected them?
PB&J? Who? I didn't even know that was an accusation. Who did she rob?
I've been
kind of telling on herself now. I didn't even know she robbed somebody. Do you guys know about that?
Very disrespectful to exes. And see, how many people would openly say, yeah, I slapped my ex-boyfriend in the face and it's one of the biggest regrets I have. How many times have we had that conversation?
I don't remember that either. You slapped your ex-boyfriend. I don't even care about that, to be honest.
People hate me because I'm honest. I'm starting to see that. I've been more than open, forthcoming, honest, and people take what I say, they twist it around and try to make me out to be a liar because their mind can't conceptualize a timeline or a time frame or a year. Because they can't conceptualize it, they want to call you a liar. So now I've heard that I didn't grow up in foster care, that I wasn't molested, that I've heard so much, that I'm a prostitute.
I mean, I could see how people could make the connections. No problem, Jeremy. I'm glad you enjoy.
Honey, hold on. Do I need to get out and do a 360? Don't you think if I was a fucking prostitute, I wouldn't be broke? First of all, for those that don't know, because I know a lot are new here, when I first opened this channel, I had a lot of men that tried to come after me. They would Snapchat. They would not Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat. They would.
I wonder if Corrupted sent her $1,000 today. Corrupted was like, I can only give you $1,000 a month, okay? And he was going in to shoot his shot. And he was like, wish me luck, guys. I wished him good luck. I didn't know he was going to offer her $1,000. I just thought Brooke was going to block him, sight unseen. But now I'm wondering, because she does have, guys that would give her money, whether or not she's putting out.
they would send me money on Cash App with a phone number
A wannabe prostitute. That's a good way to say it, Seesaw.
attached. Let me tell y'all something. There's a whole underground world of prostitution going on these platforms, baby. Whole underground world of prostitution going on. From OnlyFans to every single platform, in my opinion. The amount of men that sent me a phone number with like a $5 bill on Cash App, thank you. But dirty hands, though. They're going into that endeavor with dirty hands. Y'all know I don't play that shit. So they would send me their number and be like, oh, let's meet up. I'll give you more money. Or I had one guy, he said, I'll give you $2,500 to come have sex with me. First of all, it really annoys me. It really annoys me that I've been so open about what I've had to escape from, what my goals are, and people still don't get it. It's like they come, they look, and they're not listening, and then they come back to hate. And it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, I understand that this is the modern world, but I'm not a modern girl, okay? I know that I can be disrespectful.
I like that. You gotta clip that. I know this is the modern world, but I am not a modern girl. What are you, Brooke? You're something.
Loud, condescending, ornery. Listen, I know myself better than anybody. Yep, I do. I know myself better than anybody. Yeah, that's how it makes you feel, Olivia. That's exactly how it makes you feel. It makes you want to throw hands. It does.
Ah, definitely not you said. Are you said? This bitch stole $1,500 from me. How did she do that?
People don't get it. It's like, you don't know what's going to happen day by day. And then you got bill collectors calling you and talking about repossessing your shit. And then people are like, why are you so angry? And then they want to come and throw shade. They ain't even got a car. They ain't even got a car. They trying to make you, but they got a home with a mommy and a daddy. Imagine that. You got a home with a mama and a daddy and you want to come. Did I mention that they called my insurance company? Anybody I've ever mentioned, the people I finance my vehicle from, they call and they send videos to my insurance company trying to get my insurance cut off. They called when I got food stamps for one of the first times in my life for like less than 6 months, or it was less than a year. They called and harassed the social worker, telling the social worker that I wasn't really homeless, that I was making all of this money, and then I had to fax more paperwork to the social worker. Y'all, I cannot even begin the problems that this has caused for me. The amount of bullying, hate, misinformation, disinformation.
I want to know too. Is she sitting in? No, the bedroom is in the back of the truck with her bed. This, I guess, would be either the living room. The kitchen is the back of the truck. I'd call this the living room.
Information that is led from this channel. It's crazy. Like, people need to understand where my anger stems from. This is why I'm saying this. If it was you, would you be a sheep or would
The 2-minute delay is good, so I can talk without over talking her, and so she can talk faster because she talks too slow, and so we can skip ahead when she runs away and leaves us alone. And I don't need to be like live. I don't know what's up with that. Why you guys like want to be like right up there? It's a minute behind. Calm down.
would you fight?
I never understand that.
Don't be mad at me when I'm fighting. You need to understand that I'm living out of a fucking car, and it's a miracle that I'm even a decent human. I'm trying to be. Society won't exactly let me be.
If I was just sniping her at the exact time without any commentary, that would be grounds for a copyright strike.
Thank you so
But we're good little angels here.
much, Nacho Pancake. Happy Sunday.
Oh, I got lots to talk about. You don't know my channel. Go check my channel out.
Yeah, for real. And you know, I think it's also from the dumbing down of society. People come here and call me crazy because they can't conceptualize what I'm saying because they're not smart enough to understand the words coming out of my mouth. I really think that basic psychology, clinical psychology, and medical industries took such a huge hit since COVID that, you know, clearly we have a mental health problem in this country. I just think that people don't know the information that they should know to help themselves, you know, basic things, you know, like 50% of your dopamine is actually created in your gut. Why doesn't the medical field want us to know that? Because they don't want people to be healthy and stable members of society. They need them to be on drugs, sick, so that they can make money off of them. I say things and I tell people things that are true facts, and they try to discredit me on here.
Oh no, 2 times speed would be too fast. It's just 1.25. Sometimes, if she's like really slow, I'll do it 1.5, but some people can't understand her at 1.5. So 1.25, I think is pretty good.
And anytime I'm wrong, I fix it, but they do. They try to discredit me because they're too dumb to understand that what I say is true. George Floyd is a perfect example.
Of what?
He died from an overdose. That is confirmed. That is not misinformation. Fact check me. Just like the COVID vaccine causes heart problems. Now we're starting to see the lawsuits and the concern really take hold 5 years later. But I was the conspiracy theorist 2 years ago, and I actually got a strike, my only strike on this channel. I got a
I'm not picking on anybody. What is the fun picking on?
Strike for saying that some kid could have collapsed. I didn't say he did. I said I wonder if this heart condition has anything to do with the vaccine, and I got a strike for that. So I already knew going in, that was like the first 6 months of me having a channel. I already knew going in that they were going to censor me and try to not let me have the platform that I wanted to because of the type of content that I have, because I'm not following the sheets. So it's been extremely hard to talk about things because I'm censored, and then people
take care of my pip. Have a good day.
Turn things around on me. It's so unfair. Oh, good. I'm glad you said that so I can go ahead and block you. That's another thing. YouTube wants me to act grateful for everybody that comes and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, they want you to kiss these people's asses. They really do. They want you to just let these people talk to you any old way. It's crazy.
Fight with them then. That's what I do sometimes. If I'm feeling spicy.
YouTube is very liberal. Thank you, Brooke. Amen. I noticed that immediately. Like,
Oval Ball is probably right. It's okay.
You know, it's crazy because I monetized in less than a year. I mean, I had all of these small but huge successes, and I didn't make any money off of it. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, I don't make money from YouTube. I make money through donations if people feel kind and send me stuff, but I haven't been making money off of YouTube.
You made $700 last month. You can't say that that's nothing.
$500 a month is not sufficient. That's laughable when I'm doing the numbers that I'm doing.
What are you doing though? I'm grateful for any money that I get from YouTube because it's insane to me that like this you can even make money on YouTube. So like I don't know, like if you were doing like something, like if you were editing like a documentary, right? You put a lot of time and effort into it and nobody viewed it, like, and it was with that proper AdSense, then I would understand the frustration. I could empathize with her. But all she does is rant in her truck and she's expecting to make thousands of dollars out of it.
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Chicken on Biscuits super chatted $5. Damn, I tried to donate to her with the conclusions we are forming in chat and it blocks me from saying anything over dono. Odd.
Yeah, if she's blocked you're not allowed to super chat, apparently. Which is kind of crazy. So she's like, but thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Yeah, she's something else, but she wants to complain about money. Anyways, though, like, yeah, she's gotta be grateful, man. Or put a little bit more work into it, I guess. You know, you gotta get that video uploaded.
There is something going on with the monetization and the money because they're not keeping their end of the bargain by my records. Once again, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But it's set up that way. They don't want it to make sense. They don't want people to be able to get it down to the penny and the dollar amount because if there's confusion there, then everybody will just keep their mouth shut and be grateful for the minor successes they have. But I'm here to tell you.
All right, I'll look out for your black mass.
That, in my opinion, this shit's illegal as hell.
Tell her to go to an internet cafe so she can upload the video.
In my opinion. I don't know how. I just know what I know. Okay? Mainly about labor laws. You know, and it's crazy because they can take my...
And then if she gets into like an altercation at the fucking internet cafe, it should be like, Satan told me to come here, honey. I knew I shouldn't have come here. I was that black mass person. That'd be good. That'd be good.
whole page down and take all of my content and it'll disappear and I don't even get to keep it. I don't even have a record of it if they do that. It's like a record label, you know, that steals an artist's whole collection. I know that my videos are not high quality and I don't edit because I don't know how and I can't afford an editor. Anybody want to come work for free for 2 months? I know it. Listen, I'm being for real. I can pay you on the 3rd month. I know it for a fact. Oh. Oh, it's just the editing, man. If I had an editor, I'd be out here 24 days. I'd be out here probably most of the day making content. So it sucks that I don't have the capabilities to do that. But I know that my videos aren't high quality and stuff or edited. But it has took a lot out of me over the past 2 years talking about the things that I've talked about. I've had to literally
20 minutes is better than, what was John Yates? 2 weeks. If you wanted to talk in John Yates live stream, you gotta wait 2 weeks. So, like, and then I forgot he even existed. So I, like, subscribed to John Yates from, like, 3 accounts. And then I forgot why I even wanted to, like, comment at him. But John Yates is, like, a fucking mess, too.
fight for the right just to speak on my own platform, on my own channel. I've had to fight tooth and nail just to express myself, and I've had to fight to try to say things that matter. It's disturbing how so much evil stuff is celebrated in this country, this world, and then the good people, the people that are out here trying to do the Lord's work, they're overlooked constantly and kicked down even more.
We're at the band.
And somebody told me checking in nonprofits, and I did that, and they do background checks. And this is why I don't take information from the internet, because the people that
Hey, look, me and Brooke singing this. He was singing. That's the same song. That's the Chickadee Chinese chicken song.
Tried to volunteer for in Western North Carolina. I tried to go and volunteer to clean up storm damage. They would not hire me or let me volunteer because of my criminal background. A lot of nonprofits do background checks because I've called some and they do. Even the churches. I talked to a church this morning. Asked about volunteering. Can't do it. They marked me as a child abuser. See, it is so important to talk about this. So important to talk about this because people just don't even understand what that means. Now imagine if you were innocent. What that would mean. It's one thing.
You're not innocent, though. See, like, this is the thing about Daisy. Like, at least Daisy owns her shit. She's like, yeah, I abused my kid, and I shouldn't have done that, and it was wrong of me to do it. I want my kids back, but you can't have them back. She needs to at least get to that stage. She has to, like, admit that she did something wrong, and then try to, I don't know. I don't even really know. I don't know what the next step is. I've never abused the kids. I've never been in that position. But, like, she's got to take accountability first. That's the first step.
Thing to be charged with that. It's a whole nother thing to be charged with that and actually be innocent. It's a miracle that I even can think sometimes to talk to you guys.
What is Brooke supposed to do about it? People can restream me. Restreaming Brooke. Someone could restream that guy. Be great.
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Chicken on Biscuits super chatted $5. The Lord's work is not her job. Someone please get a punch in by donating to her with truth.
Thank you, Chicken. And Biscuits. Black Mass either love the cockpit view. I think she should like that comment. That's a genuine comment.
So thank you to the people that have been positive and stayed by me, because once again, I've seen a bunch of people turn fake. And, you know, the reason I don't talk about it is because I'm used to it. I can't think of too many people that have ever had my back.
Why is it?
Even my own family, you know.
What is happening with my computer? Frame rate drops 500. Calm down, computer. What is wrong with this? Hold up. I think we're good now. I don't know what that was.
I can't think of too many people that's had my back. That's really wanted me to win. That's really pushed me to be the best version of myself. Stay away from people that are bringing you down. Stay away from people that are not pushing you to do the right things and in the right direction. Everybody that you are around should be cheering you the fuck on to succeed. And if they're not, they're probably in competition with you and you don't even realize it because you love that person. You think they're your friend. I'm for real. Everybody needs support. Everybody needs positive, uplifting words. And society doesn't give that very often. At all. I mean, I don't need it, but other people do. Other people absolutely, especially people in recovery, people that, you know, are going through it. They need the positive encouragement. A lot of people just need to hear.
Did she block Black Mass already? No, still there. Okay. Why is it not highlighted? Oh, because my computer went crazy.
That they can do it. I honestly don't know where I get my strength from. It's got to be God, right? Yo, I got the worst headache. This video ain't never gonna upload. It's just not even gonna do it.
Look at my phone. I gotta see what's going on. Why is it being so bad at me? My computer's like, something bad's happening. I'm like, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna run. It just sucks. Look at this. I was looking at this too.
I think we're okay.
I started that video
Maybe.
4 different times. I filmed 4 different ones, and
Maybe.
I can't post any of them. I wasted the entire day. I've been working on this since 6 a.m. So over 12 hours. And people will be saying I'm high right now. Here, let me get you a good screen. Let me get you a good screenshot so you can make another hate video. They don't get it. It's a miracle that I'm not fucking high every day. When you don't see me high, be happy.
What? Why did you ban Frank? The pot calling the kettle black. Is he implying I'm a child abuser? I'd love to see receipts. Oh, it's just a timeout. Okay, yeah, you can time out.
If you see me high, be fucking understanding. And I don't get high, I'm being facetious, but
Someone told her to go to the internet cafe a few times. That's good. Hopefully she does.
I get no credit. Imagine getting clean and busting your ass to escape an abusive, toxic situation, getting out of that, moving into your car, going through 2 years now of bullying, hate, and everybody says you're on drugs, and all you've done for 2 years is strive to be a better person, help people, and figure out how to help your damn self so that your kids have somebody to come and find that is semi-stable. That's all I did for 2 years. Go watch everything. See, that's another thing. I'm sick of people coming here and giving their damn 2 cents when they ain't sat down and actually seen the struggle. I have showcased the fucking struggle for 20 million people in 2 years. And people want to say, oh, you still living in your truck? Bitch, when did I ever make a paycheck to get something? Oh, you think because I got 58,000 followers. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for 58,000, by the way. You think because I got 58,000 followers that I got $58,000. That makes you stupid. And because I call these people out, that makes me the bad guy. They thought that because I monetized, all of a sudden things was going to get easier. And shit got harder. Don't forget October.
I mean, we wake up every day and do the same thing, expect different results. So, I mean, I can't really feel that bad for her. Look, I'm streaming in vertical format. Do you think I want to be doing that? Hell no. But you got to adapt. You got to adapt.
October of last year, shit got harder. Then I had all these people out here trying to come at me, thinking I had money. Trying to set me up, filming me, following me, slashing my tires. And what did my followers do? Not all of them. But the ones that I was closest to that would show up every day for me, they just disappeared like wildfire after a rain. You know? It's so interesting. And people wonder why I'm detached. I'm sorry that I can't do surface level. There's so much more to me than that. Surface level relationships are a thing of the past for me. It's really disturbing that I'm in this situation and so many people were looking for me to be their rock as I'm living out of a damn car.
Wait. It was like, I need Brooke to be my rock.
It's like, whoa, homie, I don't mind coming and being positive, but
The Brock.
I got to draw the line at damn driving to Wisconsin to marry you. You know? Oh, God. That's funny.
Who asked her to marry her in Wisconsin?
Y'all, I'm going. I'm delirious. I'm so tired. What a fucking day. What a freaking
Yeah, I thought she was going for the day anyways. I thought she was watching movies or whatever.
day. Sorry. I'm going to try to chill out on the cussing. See? Goals. I love you guys. I really do. Y'all keep me sane sometimes. And then other times, the motherfuckers drive me insane, so.
Get out of here then, Brooke. You said you're going like 4 times. Is she actually going? Are we? Yeah, okay, we're making way. I think she did end. So, like, I want to show you guys the Planet Fitness stuff if you've never seen it before. And I want to show you guys, I want to just check out that Snark channel that I found last night that I forgot about. And then we can pop out of here.
Thanks for working through the glitches with me today. It sucks. It
Right, Seesaw? She says we're going to sleep.
sucks. How many times today did I talk about not bringing drama to my channel, and then here it is again? You see what I go through? And then imagine I'm trying to do a Talk It Too. This is why, let me tell you why I stopped doing Talk It Too. The reason I stopped doing Talk It Too is because of all of the
It's 7:15 p.m.
negative comments. How am I supposed to sit here and interact with my regular followers when I have all of these hating people in here? Oh, love you, Vanessa. You have
Well, because the followers were probably like members, right? So it's pretty easy to just scroll through chat. Like there's Jill P. She just sits in that truck all day at Rand. The day comes that I see Brooke, and you could just not read comments for anyone who's not a member, and then bam, issue solved. She also doesn't know how to turn her members only chat on. Like she has subscribers only, but she can't figure out how to turn into members only. It's just like literally in the same drop down menu. I don't know why she can't figure that out.
Have a great night. When I have all of these people in the chat that are not even talking about the content. So I think what happened was I have different people that follow me for different reasons. I think I have a bunch of perverts that follow me, and then I think I have a lot of people that are into true crime and current events. And then I think I have a whole nother category of people that are
the fitness people?
Haters that follow me just to see if my life crumbles. So it's a lot. It's a lot. The reason I stopped doing Talk It Too is because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. None of these people that are saying negative stuff have ever been through 1/18 of what I've been through, and they are trying to prevent me from speaking it because they're jealous. They're jealous. I mean, imagine being jealous of somebody that has been so severely traumatized that they can't even have a physical, emotional, or a fucking conversation with another human because of the trauma that they've been through. And you're just...
I need to bring back the morning meetings for the members only. The past 2 days, as soon as I've woken up, like Brooke has been like on it.
Trying to destroy her more. The devil's trying to prevent me from telling you guys everything, but we'll get there one day eventually. I really hate that this video didn't upload. I'm glad that I didn't have a meltdown over it. I clearly am going through... I've been triggered, clearly. For those that have been here for a while, I'm absolutely triggered. Not being able to upload the video and working since this morning on it, it sends me, it just triggers me. I don't know how to explain it. You're seeing some mania right now, which is a symptom of CPTSD. That's what the mania comes from, is being triggered by things that go wrong. Every time I run out of money and don't have food for money, what am I doing? Crying. I'm a hot mess. I can't even think.
They say, oh, crying. I heard crying is crime. I was like, what crime are you committing? What?
I'm all over the place. That is mania. The reason that I'm showing you guys this is so that you guys have a better understanding of what people go through when they have these things. It's a miracle that I've been stable like I have. It's a miracle. I will never stop saying that because people... I
don't know. If I was planning on being like a van lifer or whatever she's positioning herself to be, I wouldn't have learned anything from this. I would learn how to like blow through 4K a month, which is unsustainable if you're trying to save money by living out of your truck. You know what I mean? Like she should be showing people how to get by or how to make like a couple extra dollars here and there or something. Like, I don't know. I think her whole approach to this is kind of wacky, and like the only thing that brings her views in is these like psycho rants.
People have no idea. I love you guys, and we'll talk tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. Be safe. I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope that... Thank you again, Nacho Pancake. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good night, and I love you guys. Bye.
Okay, so that was that. Let me get the Planet Fitness Day up so you guys can see, because she was saying, she was like, yeah, like that person was spitting on me. I'm completely innocent. There's no court in July, blah, blah, blah. So you guys can see like what actually happened here. And then I want to check out that other channel as well. So she went to Planet Fitness. She was filming herself. Is that not the... Hold on.
Came first. Here, tripod. They're from somebody.
Okay, that's not the video. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is not the most popular. This. Blah, blah, blah. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. What is it? Glutes? I think glutes was in the title. Full glute routine?
Room. You can only film in their policies.
Yeah. There we go. So I misspoke earlier. I said that this video got like one of the most viewed videos, but it wasn't. It was like one of the ones after. It's only got 36,000 views. This is one of the crazier ones. All right. Well, buckle up. If you haven't seen this, it's a treat.
Here we go.
Everything's...
I ain't even got started and it's already messed up. And I'm on the Wi-Fi. Make it make sense.
You're not supposed to be filming in here. Maybe they have it like blocked.
In my...
The streaming apps are blocked, maybe.
Services. better. When I'm talking about everything. It's 10 times worse than it's ever been. I pay for a gym membership so that I'll have Wi-Fi, but every time I go to the gym, there is no Wi-Fi. It doesn't even work in this building. So I got new headphones. I hope that they work.
I don't understand what this comment means. The audio is when you can hear someone talking close to the microphone. You can tell the spit came close. Oh, okay. Never mind. I think I understand what you mean. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never
You mean you could hear the spit like when they were fighting with each other?
tried to listen to anything on this before. Let's see if my phone will hook up to the Wi-Fi here.
So it starts off like this. She's trying to get connected to the Wi-Fi. That's not that interesting, to be honest. She then goes out to film like the equipment. She's complaining about the equipment and she runs into an employee.
Then I don't need you here. Bye.
While fighting with Chad, of course.
Stop asking stupid questions. Y'all don't realize that that's the whole reason I be cutting the damn chat off, is because y'all don't have anything fucking good to say. Nothing. Nothing positive, nothing healthy, nothing smart, nothing. It's just the same shit with the same stupid people every fucking day. Grow the fuck up, please, and get out of my fucking chat. Get off my page. We don't even want you here.
This isn't it either. Hold on a second. What the fuck am I... What is going on here? Sluggo's girl still here? Sluggo's girl would know. Did I see Brooke's avatar when I scrolled real fast? Or am I just going crazy? I would just be going crazy. Hold up. What the fuck was it called? It's called Planet Fitness? Probably not. Why is popular? 4 minutes in, people are already stupid. That's what I thought it was. I'm so angry. Get him. We're going to do recon. That was when she was stalking the Carpinos. Taylor, doctor, bedroom and office. That's not it. Brooke is live. Is there one of these ones that's just like Brooke is live? Brooke is getting ready for work. Let's break the law together. This one doesn't have any preview on it. It's not that one. The fuck is it? Glutes? But I was just on the glutes one. Hold up. A real glute workout. Glutes routine. Oh, it's just, never mind. It's because I picked the wrong glutes one. And this one has 90,000 views, and that would make more sense. Why is she starting out here? Wait, that's not it either. It's all up. Like this one? That's not it. Full glute routine? I thought it was this one, but that's not it. Let's get this glute workout in. Is it this one?
I almost forgot. I got 3 sets in and almost forgot. Alright. We're just gonna... So this is my last set. I'm using the Smith machine, and then we're gonna do those glute bridges with the Smith.
That's not it. This isn't it either. I'm going crazy now. It's been a while since we watched it, but like I thought it'd be way easier to find. Nope. Come on, man. Sent it to you? Where'd you send it to me? Glutes October. I don't know if I'll say that. Let me check Discord or something. Fuck me, man. I literally thought this would be way easier to find. Why the fuck is it? I thought it was like one of the... You were right in the glute. She goes over to the truck and then comes back. I scrolled through the video though, and this one. So like here, I'll show you. She stays in the truck though, look. Like when I scrolled.
Making sense, now it works. It's trash. Look how stupid people are. Fred's an idiot. Who else? Ooh, Jay-Z, idiot. Bunch of
Oh wait, it is this one.
idiots. Obsessed with me.
Whoops. Fuck.
Let's get started. So I got headphones so that I can actually get into my workout, because typically truth of the fact getting out that they're fucking that they freaking groom.
There, this okay, so this is after the lady told her to stop. This is okay. This is the part that I was trying to get to before. So she's complaining about the fitness equipment here.
Look, what is this? That could be two Smith machines right there that people would actually use. See, there's 4 back there, and we have to fight over those. This whole room is useless equipment. All of this. All of this is useless. If you use that, it's not helping you. This either. Useless. Useless. Yeah. Actually, I'm not. I'm recording me.
So it's hard to hear, but she says you're not actually allowed to record anything. Like, you're not allowed to record in the place. You're not allowed to record members yourself. You're definitely not allowed to record in the locker room or the washroom.
Actually not allowed to record in the women's bathroom. I'm allowed
Which you were already doing today as well.
to record out here. So when did they start this rule? It has not been a rule. No, don't worry about it. I won't be back. Don't worry about it, because I've already been treated like shit by all of your staff anyways.
You also have a video out there of one of our staff members, and
Who? It wasn't a staff member here. That's in Winston-Salem. The man cleaning the bathroom? That was in Winston.
one of our staff said that you have him on TikTok or something.
I don't have anybody on TikTok. It's all lies.
TikTok, YouTube, it's some app. You put somebody on some app, they didn't appreciate it.
You see how they just make up policies because they don't want the truth of the fact getting out that they're fucking, that they freaking groom children? That they have 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds in the gym.
And now the gym is a place for grooming children. She was fine using it up until this point, but now that she's being asked to leave, that they're grooming children.
Their policy states anyone can film in the gym. They can't film in the women's locker room. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have anything to say to you. Get out of my face before I go to jail.
There we go. Okay, so this is the good part. I mean, like, if I'm told, like, you can't film here, I'm not arguing about it. I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay. What do you think arguing about it is gonna do?
Oh, camera phones are not allowed to be used in the locker room. No video recording or
So now we're gonna record her.
photos other than gym members is permitted without their prior consent. So you have to have all of that. And it says
I don't have to have anything. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
I'm gonna walk you out.
We're also in the locker room now. So we're another place we're not supposed to be filming.
Yeah, I don't walk me anywhere, bitch.
Isaac, God forbid kids get some.
On meth, or just
So this is the person that alleges that Brooke spit on her. That was the whole reason, like, the court case and everything. They get pretty close in proximity with each other, and Brooke is definitely making threats at her.
just I don't need shit from you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up before I go to jail for busting.
Go ahead and leave right now, Brooke. I'm not gonna take this.
I'm not even taking this what? Grooming of fucking children?
So now she's throwing stuff and accusing them of grooming children.
The grooming of children!
Please get out.
Remember, Brooke is totally innocent in all this, and she was glad that this video was filmed because she says it exonerated her in court.
Bitch, you got the right one!
Yeah, you got the right one too, Brooke.
Bitch!
Let's go for it. Let's step out.
You see how she... Okay, let's go, bitch. Come on. Let's go, bitch. Let's go.
See how smiley she is? This is the only time Brooke is happy, when her anger has like surpassed breaking points. Then the happiness comes out because she's gonna kill somebody.
Let's lock this shit in the car and whoop this bitch's ass. I got it on camera. Come on, bitch! You're banned. Come on, bitch!
You really don't think she was spitting when she's like screaming like that?
Come on, bitch! Yeah, Ying! Call him! Call, you're the one that...
If you're gonna buy Brooke anything, can you get her like an AT&T plan with like good internet connection, so these moments we can have in full HD? I would love that.
Said you wanted to whoop my ass? Come on! I don't give a fuck how I look. I'm the only sane person in this town. Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. There you go. That fucking meth face. That all of a sudden, Planet Fitness been acting funny. What I say? What I say? Because I'm homeless and I slept in the parking lot. They don't want me here. What did I tell you? Now she's coming up with makeshift fucking rules.
I mean, but the connection is terrible. Like, terrible fucking connection. I think she rants for a bit. I think... I'm pretty sure we can find the thing. The other one.
Policy as is followed. No filming in the female locker room. You can only film inside of the gym. She could get just coming up with fucking bold-faced lies, saying that I can't. There's a freedom of fucking. You can record whoever you want, whenever you want.
No, that was like, even the people who I see on your side are like, you can record yourself. You can't record anyone you fucking want. That's, yeah.
What is she talking about? So I already knew that the bitch had a so here's what, you heard what she said. What'd she say? She says that Alex felt like I had a video of him.
You didn't say anyone's name.
First of all, who the fuck is Alex? Okay.
She said a staff member here. I heard it. Did she say Alex? I didn't hear her say Alex.
And second of all, how is he even fucking relevant to the current situation?
Cody, go watch my other videos. Son, go watch them. Go. Get at it. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. I'm well known for other people other than Brooke. Brooke is a new thing on this channel.
Situation at hand. When she said that Alex had a problem with me, that he felt like he was recorded, that was her telling you why she was starting problems with me. That was her telling us why she was starting shit with us. Do you get it? You on board? Okay.
She is turning Saturn into Satan.
First of all, the law states that you can film anywhere. That's what the law states. As long as you're not fucking naked filming fucking women, the law states that anyone is subject to recording at all times.
By the facility, maybe. With security cameras, not by Brooke Clark to be monetized on YouTube.
When you go to get fast food, you're being recorded, honey. When you go get fucking money out the ATM, you're being recorded, honey.
No. That's, I don't, okay, other than the establishment itself, but not, there is no law that's like, you can record people taking money out of their ATM so you can like see their PIN and stuff. What are we going on about here, bro?
Every business that you're in, you're being recorded. Why do they come up with blatant fucking lies? She's so dumb. The piece of paper that she...
It's a privately owned business, right? They can make their own rules. In public, like in public, like the sidewalk, anything that's publicly accessible that isn't a business, you can record for sure. That's what the First Amendment auditors are all about. But if you're in a private business and one of their rules is you can't record, then you gotta just, you either leave or you don't record.
She read aloud what the policy was, and it clearly stated that I could film inside of the gym. It only, when she was reading aloud, it said, you can't film in the locker room. I told you guys that woman was...
I'm just letting her rant a bit because it's kind of interesting, and then I want to show you guys the arrest video I got pulled up on the other tab.
Hi, remember?
Because like a few days later, the cops wake her up, and this was one of the things that I was like, I think Brooke does sleep in the truck sometimes, because like, how would the cops have woken her up otherwise? And she live streamed it, and she's like, I'm getting arrested, guys, and then she went to jail for 6 days.
If you've been following me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. One of the Planet Fitness members were high on opiates, nodding out in front of me.
And you're like, that's still a good place to work out.
And I talked about it. I actually not only talked about that, but I talked about a guy who asked for my phone number, and that was a whole thing in itself.
This is like a whole bunch of deflection. If the gym is so bad, they're grooming children, trafficking people, like nodding out in front of you, harassing you. Why do you want to go to this gym so bad?
I told you guys early in the week, I said something weird is going on at Planet Fitness. I said they've been treating me funny. They don't want me filming in there. They don't want me filming in there.
It's such a stark contrast between Tony Michael Johns getting kicked out of Planet Fitness and he was like, hey, that's fine with me, brother. I love you guys. It's a judgment-free zone, but hey, you want me to go? I'll go. I still love Planet Fitness.
But let's be clear. Policy states that I can film in there. It's not rocket science. Now, am I allowed to film in the locker room? No. That's why
I was filming it there.
my phone went black. So you guys know anytime
I saw the locker room. Did you see the locker room?
there is someone in there, my phone goes black. What a fucking meth head. I mean, do you see them fucking teeth? So not only is she obviously a fucking meth head, because every time I go in there, she is balls to the wall trying to fucking clean something that's already fucking clean. Second of all, the other lady, Treasure, now I'm going to start spitting names. Now I'm going to start spitting motherfucking names. There's a guy named Eden. There's a guy named Trey. Apparently, there's a guy named Alex that's been fucking watching me. I didn't even know who this motherfucker was.
I really think she just made Alex up.
All of these people, to my knowledge, not only do drugs, but they're in support of children being
The library.
fucking groomed. I have seen children as young as 7 years old in that gym with a parent or a relative. A child that does not even come up to my hip.
Okay. You don't have your kids. I don't think you should be like judging other people's parenting. Why is it so bad that they're going to the gym?
So first of all, this town, Eden, North Carolina, is full of drug addicts, drug heads. I used to think that this was a quiet little sleepy town. It is not. There is a brothel being ran out of a fucking restaurant on one of the main roads here.
Is this the fucking Carpinos? Is he referencing the Carpinos?
Then you have everybody and their mama mixed up in fucking methamphetamine use and opiates, apparently, because that one bitch was nodding out in front of me. I come in there to film my workout, and she tells me I can't be filming myself when I'm talking about how crappy the equipment was. It was no coincidence.
I actually think this would meet the definition of a coincidence.
Where's the cops? I thought she was calling the cops. I said I was gonna be at McDonald's, bitch. Where's the cops? Since you want to start problems because you don't give a fuck about children, and I do. Fucking weirdos. Frank, you were right. You were right. They're all fucking weirdos. You were right. You gotta be a fucking weirdo in order to get a job at Planet Fitness. 100%.
All right. Well, that pretty much. I just want to show you guys the altercation, a little rant after. This is the one where the cops come, and it's like, we're arresting you for all that shit. And you're like, what? Well, that's crazy. Yeah.
Show up. They woke me up. I'm being a bitch because I'm like, you know who I am. They know exactly who I am. Y'all stop fucking being for real right now. He says, I have a warrant for your arrest. I said, for what? He says, communicating threats.
She was communicating threats.
So the lady at fucking Planet Fitness that singled me out, threatened to fucking, got me charged with fucking communicating threats. I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose fucking everything. I have no way to get out of fucking jail. I have no money to get out of fucking jail. I have nobody to help me get out of fucking jail. I'm gonna lose fucking everything over something that I didn't even fucking do.
I just watched it.
Y'all know that that lady fucking singled me out. You know exactly what fucking happened. So I'm putting my shit up so that I can fucking...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
First of all, they always handle these things so fucking poorly. What did I say? They come in the middle of the night just to fucking cause problems. They said all of a sudden I have a fucking warrant for communicating threats. I have not had a criminal fucking charge in over 10 years. All of a sudden, you see? All of a sudden, this is how they fucking treat me. I mean, I haven't been in any kind of fucking trouble. And then all of
If they don't know she's live streaming, they probably think she's fucking insane right now.
a sudden, fucking Planet Fitness. Remember? Remember? The lady at Planet Fitness fucking said, you can't film in here. When did you start this? That's not even a fucking policy. Go look it up. Go to Planet Fitness. Look it up. It's not even a thing. They start shit. I said, if you didn't want me to film, could have just said you don't want me to fucking film. No, she threatens to whoop my ass in the middle of Planet Fitness. It's all live, you guys. And now all of a sudden, days after that, I have a warrant. I haven't had any kind of criminal charge. All of it's live. She said, go outside. I'll whoop your ass or whatever. And I was like, really? Really? You're going to whoop my ass? Really?
She didn't. But it got you outside.
I have her on camera saying that she's going to whoop my ass.
Good.
And then you were like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then you were also throwing water bottles at her and telling her, the first thing Brooke said was like, you're going to make me go to jail, implying that she was about to assault her, right? Maybe the only way to get Brooke outside was to say, well, technically she said, let's go outside, which is, it's an implication. It's not an actual direct threat. Brooke made a direct threat.
Okay. Like,
She said, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Yeah, do you have a lawyer or something like that so you can...
a lawyer. Y'all, this shit's unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. It literally makes its fucking self, all of it.
Ma'am, listen.
Do you hear this? Do you hear this? Y'all have not had a criminal charge on my record in over 10 years, and all of a sudden I walk into a Planet Fitness, and now
I just walked in. I just walked in there and this happened.
I have a charge for communicating threats. Y'all, you cannot make this shit up. Y'all were there that day. Y'all saw it all. This is it. So now I'm gonna lose it. This is how homeless get treated unfairly. And all of a sudden, you know, now I'm going to jail for something I didn't even fucking do. Absolutely. They wait till the middle of the night to come and wake you up so that you're pissed, so that they can say, oh, well, you're a bitch, and da-da-da. No, motherfucker, if it was you.
Maybe just like all the daytime cops were like, I don't want to deal with Brooke. I really don't want to. But Paul can deal with Brooke when he gets on shift later. I am not dealing with that homeless woman today. Paul signs on. It's like, all right, what do we got to do? I gotta get patrol here. This is happening and this area. Oh, and you need to like go pick up Brooke Clark. Heather Brooke Clark. She has a warrant. It's like, fuck. I hate that bitch.
Am I going to be able to bond myself out, and what will I need?
Ma'am, like I said, you'll go in front
Will
of...
I be able to bond myself out, and if so, what will I need?
That will be up to a magistrate.
Well, what would I need? Do I need my ID?
You can bring your ID, you can bring your wallet, you can bring your phone. Yes, ma'am.
This is unbelievable.
Bring your keys.
Yeah, that way you can lock it. So nobody can get in it.
Well, nobody's going to be able to get in it anyways. I'm going to be in jail. Who do you think? You think I act like this if I had a mama and a fucking daddy to call? Like, you don't get it, because you got people. I get it.
That's a good suggestion, Roxy. She needs a bank thing, like some money. She probably brings some kind of form of money with her.
Do you have anything in your
No,
pocket
I
so
don't.
you can-
No, I don't. I don't have. You just saw I had to put on fucking underwear,
I
sir.
was trying to give you privacy. man.
God, please.
Well, I have to check you anyway. All right. Do you want this coat going with you and everything?
I do.
'Cause they're
It's
gonna have to
freaking
take it.
freezing.
Okay.
I ain't got no clothes on. I ain't even got a damn shirt on. It's
Going to jail. So exciting. I think she does well in jail, probably. She's got like that attitude that I think she'd be okay.
October.
We appreciate you being polite with us.
No, whatever, dude.
Brooke has told us jail stories, actually, of her like punching women down flights of stairs in jail and shit. I think she runs jail.
Whatever.
All right, and I gotta put coat.
What did I tell you? I fucking call it.
Oh, I forgot about the bank thing. Yeah. Planet. Oh, we should watch that actually. I don't even know when that is. But there was one stream. So Planet Fitness, since they kicked her out, they refunded her money, right? But she didn't see the money in her account, so she went into the bank and she's like, Planet Fitness says that they refunded my payment to them, but I'm not seeing it in here, so you guys need to pay me this money. And they're basically like, no, like you gotta wait for it to go through. And she threw a whole fit. She's like, you're gonna give me this money. It's like, no, I'm not gonna give you this money. You gotta go talk to them. Maybe they didn't actually refund it, but from my end, I'm not just gonna give you whatever the fucking payment is for Planet Fitness because you're demanding it.
Every fucking time. This shit, you know, after a while, you can predict what's gonna fucking happen.
Good.
Yeah.
The gas station one is really funny, actually, where she slipped and fell and then yelled at everybody in the gas station, and then the cops picked her up down the road. That was a good one.
Yep.
I gotta put him in the back, okay?
Oh, okay. Now it's telling
What's that one called? I really like that one, actually.
me he has to handcuff me.
Yes, ma'am. It's according to our policy, okay?
The next one I have queued up, just in like this little Brooke compilation thing I got going here, because this one's only 5 minutes. We're about to finish this one, actually. It's like the day that she gets out of the jail, but I do want to see the gas station one just for fun. That's a really good one, actually.
And this stuff is gonna go in front with us. I'm gonna put this in a bag, okay? And you can go ahead and cut it off for me.
Get down!
Top videos here. Whoa.
I have not washed in about 7 days. I'm just being perfectly honest. I've been fucking in jail, and just give me a minute to think because I'm really not able to think right now. First
So this is when she just got out of jail.
of all, I just need to say that this sheriff's department did not want to release me. They absolutely threw the
Oh, we love you, Brooke. Just stay here forever. Don't leave.
book at me. I had first appearances
The cops were very cool with her. I agree, April.
last week. I had a first appearance, and y'all, I can't even think. Just let me get my shit together. My car is still packed up from where they arrested me in the middle of the night. If it were not for the kindness of the people at this truck stop, I wouldn't even have my truck right now. First of all, let me show you where this motherfucker is parked. See that tow away sign? Let me be clear again. It is a miracle that they did not take my fucking truck. I walked in this gas station every bit. I mean, I'm literally shaking right now. Walked in and I said, I need to thank y'all. Literally broke down crying. I said, thank you so fucking much for not towing my fucking home.
Three months ago. Oh.
I've been fighting all fucking week. All week I've been fighting to get out of fucking jail. The only thing that's kept me sane is the fact that I got friends in motherfucking low places. You know, I went to my first appearance, and I don't think it was until my first appearance that I realized why I was even in jail. Like, I knew why they said I was in jail. Hold on, I'll show you. Because y'all, you know, the crazy part was you guys were with me the day that everything went down at Planet Fitness. Remember that? Remember Planet Fitness? Remember they told me I couldn't film myself? Remember the bullshit policies that they came up with on a short fucking notice? Remember. Hold on, I want to see. Want to see some of my... Hey, daughter of the king. Hello, hello. Preppy vids. Hey, Kayla. You missed a lot, Shauna. A lot. Laura.
Do we have a live chat replay for this? Let me see if I can get it.
Hello, hello, Dave. Be beautiful. Yeah, I know. I've been in fucking jail because I sued the Carpinos. So...
What? No, that's not why. It's because of the Planet Fitness shit. What do you mean it's because you sued the Carpinos? Live chat saying, I thought it'd been a while since I got a notification. What happened? You got arrested. Randy bailed you out. Tell me more why they don't look in jail. I don't know. I don't even know if you can see that. It's pretty small.
First of all, let me be clear.
It doesn't let me pop it out when it's a chat replay. It only lets me pop it out when it's actually live.
I have irrefutable evidence to these charges. I just went and watched the video. I just went and re-downloaded the video so that I can go to court and fucking represent myself. I mean, I wanted to be fucking working in law. So here we go, baby. Here we go.
It's insane that she's blaming the Carpinos. Like, what the fuck? Why is my computer being crazy? Is it glitching? It's being a little laggy.
Just didn't want to do criminal, you know? But here we go. So I guess I'm representing myself on 2 different charges. Cannot make this shit up. Communicating threats and simple assault. You guys were with me. You guys were with me. Y'all heard the manager threaten to whoop my ass. Remember that? Remember that. There's a video if you care to go watch. It's under my live feed. It is from last week. It's easy to find. It says, full glute workout, full glute routine. You can go find it on here under my live videos. What happened was I've been very open about the fact that I do not like men in my fucking spaces. I don't approve of children in a gym with adults, especially when that's the same gym that has policies that states that grown-ass motherfucking men with balls and dicks can walk into women's spaces, but yet y'all want 15, 14, 13-year-old children, girls.
So she's spinning this into like a child trans issue. It has nothing to do with that. It's you filming, and then instead of just being a normal human being and being like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was a rule. I actually disagree with you, but I'll just stop filming for today, and I'll bring in what it says on your website or something tomorrow. I'm just gonna finish my workout." She fought with them and then communicated threats, which is what you got arrested for, which you filmed and put on the internet. So like. You escalated it to an insane level. That's your fault, Brooke.
In the fucking locker room. I've been very outspoken, and I always will be.
If anyone remembers the gas station, what the gas station video is titled, let me know. I'm trying to find it. I think someone emailed it to me, actually. I'll check my email.
Because it's wrong. It's wrong. I have a daughter. And I'm going to tell you fucking right now. If my daughter goes to a fucking gym and some man comes in there,
you're not going to do anything because you don't have custody of her.
Mama Bear is going to be the motherfucking first one to show up to whoop somebody's ass. Because it's wrong.
You wouldn't even know about it. What are you talking about?
It's wrong.
What's E mean?
So there was this discrepancy. And all of a sudden I was told that I couldn't film in the gym. Okay, no biggie. And as you'll see in the video, I'm actually all smiles because I knew that...
Because you thought you were going to get into a fight and you're excited.
This was a personal attack because I live out of my car, and I told you guys the week prior to this that they do not want van lifers at Planet Fitness anymore. They don't want homeless people in Eden anymore. So this was a way to get me off the streets, baby, and rule.
What the fuck? I haven't checked my email. I have 4 emails from Cleveland.
In my life.
What?
At what point did I realize that me suing the Carpinos had something to do with this court case? Let me tell you. It was when I went to my first appearance, okay?
And what I'm really actually genuinely interested. Maybe when I first saw this, I didn't even know who the Carpinos were, but like the Carpinos had nothing to do with this.
And nobody would let me speak. Isn't this familiar? I feel like I sued somebody 2 weeks ago and they wouldn't let me speak in court, but I might. Because
you're not a fucking lawyer and you don't know. Like, why is she representing herself and everything? This is just because you don't know how to act in the courtroom. That's why they won't let you speak.
I might be wrong. I might be fucking wrong. So I go to my first appearance and I tell the judge, finally, I'm allowed to speak. And I said, Your Honor, I understand that my bond is $25,000. First of all, that's a bond for a breaking and entering. That's a bond for a rape charge. That's a bond for a DWI causing serious bodily.
You think it's because of your criminal history, maybe?
Injury. That's fighting with the police and attacking a law enforcement. $25,000. That is, you punched a cop in the fucking face and knocked his teeth out. That's not communicating threats. So let me be clear, because there's different levels to this shit. Communicating threats is a $2,000 bond, baby. Not a $25,000 bond. So it wasn't until I got to court and the judge told me my bond was $25,000 secure, and I said, this doesn't even fucking sound right. Then I said, Your Honor, just to be perfectly clear, it's been almost 10 years since I've been in any kind of legal trouble. And this bitch says it was 2020. Hold on one second. Let me just check my motherfucking records, because what the fuck is this bitch talking about right now? I said, ma'am, I don't know whose file you think you have. I didn't say that, but I said, ma'am, I think you have me mixed up with someone else. I said, it's been since 2018 since I've had any kind of legal trouble. I said, and with that, it was dismissed and blah, 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 blah. I said, so technically it was 2016 when I had a false fucking conviction. I didn't tell her that, but I said, technically it was 2016 when I had a conviction. I said, so it hasn't been quite 10 years, but I'm betting on it. I said, I've never had an FTA. If you don't know what an FTA is a failure to appear. If you've had an FTA, they won't grant you bond. See, even though I was a criminal back in the day, I was a responsible fucking criminal, and I went to court and I paid my fines and I paid my dues, and if I was on probation, then I peed in a cup and I passed and I did what I was supposed to do. This judge was not hearing it. There was no reason that they should have secured my bond and put me under that much bond. At that point, I realized that this had to do, well, all the videos are out there. I can't keep repeating it because I'm going to go back to jail. They pretty much...
I was not emailed the video. That was a misconception. I misremembering. I don't know what the video was. I'm trying to remember how I even came across it. Either one of you guys told me about it, or I don't know, I searched gas station and stuff in her channel. It didn't come up with anything. It's bugging me that I can't remember how I found it. This is being weird. Everything's being like kind of glitchy. It's 8 p.m. I have no idea. Like, I think my internet's just being kind of wacky.
How can I say it? When I got into jail, I started talking to people. I wasn't the only one under false charges. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm scared to even fucking talk about it. I'm scared to even fucking talk about it. Because I did not realize. I didn't realize. You know, I really thought.
It might be is it this? Is that what's slowing my computer? Like, right now, my computer, it just needs to work, right? Like, I'm trying to find something in the background. It's making it really annoying. So I'm just going to take the live chat off for now. Sorry, guys.
That there was a war on sex trafficking out here, but there's not. People are mixed up in shit that I can't talk about. I'm going to end up back in jail. That's why I went to jail, was for suing the fucking Carpinos. I didn't go to jail for whooping anybody's ass. I didn't go to jail for any of that. That has nothing to do with it. And if you think that it does, then you don't need to be on this fucking channel. You're too goddamn naive and brainwashed to even fucking be here. If you think for a moment that I went to jail because I
don't know if I can do background checks on them. I'm Canadian. So I don't even know how to do a background check on anybody. I think like I can probably get like the court documents on her are out there and stuff. I've seen them. I don't have like them on hand, but we could do a stream like going over all of them and reading them and stuff. Which would basically be like the equivalent of a background check, or I'm sure someone else has. We could probably find it. I'd be actually interested in seeing like everything that would come up under background check.
I spit on somebody or communicated threats to somebody, then you are in the wrong place, baby. That's not why I went to jail. I went to jail because I sued the Carpinos. Who's the Carpinos' best friend? Who was running for fucking office back in March? I said his name already. I'll never fucking repeat it because that's why I went to jail. And then I get in jail and all of these girls are talking about sex trafficking. Then I get officers pulling me out of my cells, making me offers.
So on Reddit, I found a post. When you slip and fall, but everyone laughs, right? Now this is another thing I don't like about Reddit. It says 7 months ago. I need the date. If I know the date that this was posted, I would assume that it would be within like a 3-day time frame of the event happening, so I could go to her channel and find it. But like I have no. Why? This is the other thing about the Reddit. Why can't I just search like slip and it be like there? I just wish the Reddit was organized better. You know what I mean? I don't know.
They took me down to the nurse to see the nurse because I came off my Suboxone. For those that don't know, I'll no longer be taking Suboxone. It's been 7 days. Tomorrow will be 7 days. So I cold turkey off fucking Suboxone in jail. If anything good came out of this,
yeah, so this is when she says she stopped taking Suboxone.
it's that. Now that I don't have that medication holding me fucking back, I haven't been depressed. Go fucking figure. Then, one of the girls in jail tells me, get this shit. Did y'all know that the prison system has a multi-billion-dollar deal with Big Farm? They're putting all of the prisoners coming out of prison on fucking Suboxone. Do you know that Suboxone is for heroin addicts? People that have been strung out, needles, and, you know. Suboxone is not for people who are sober. You don't detox off of heroin and then put these people on Suboxone before they leave prison. What sense does that even fucking make? But that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I found a clip. I found a 1 minute and 30-second clip. But it doesn't have a link freaking anywhere. But this is how we're going to find it. No, I'm going to find it anyways. We're just going to back. This is 8 months ago. So if I go back on her stupid channel, 8 months, this is what we got to fucking do. And then I find the video that has 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 36 seconds. That'll be it. But you guys on the Reddit, you guys got to organize your shit better. Come on now. This is ridiculous, in my opinion. But I'll find it. We'll get it.
That's what they're doing. So the cops came and searched my car. I hope they're happy with the mess that they fucking made. I know. Ain't you sad you didn't find nothing? You were one of the dumb fucking officers, all of them, dumb as shit, that thought they were going to find something. I keep telling you motherfuckers, it's trauma!
I like when her voice goes, oh! I call it the I can't remember his name now. Shit, it won't matter now because I can't remember the guy's name. There was a show. It's like, hey, who's that guy? That's what it reminds me. I call it that voice, but I can't remember the dude's name.
This is trauma.
I want to call him Hey Arnold.
Not drug use. Trauma. It's a miracle I'm even in my
That's
right
not right,
fucking mind. Look at what I'm doing. Like, look at the fact that I just went to jail for some bullshit. There's a video. Go find it. My last glute routine. Tell me, when did I say I'm gonna whoop your ass? When did I?
You did say that. I said I'm gonna whoop this lady's ass. You could search the transcripts. Oh my goodness, Brooke.
Do anything but walk away. And matter of fact, I was smiling the whole fucking time, trying to keep my composure so that I didn't fucking lose it. And this is what happens when you do the right fucking things. But you've already stepped in a pile of shit and uncovered things that nobody wanted you to uncover. See, the Carpinos fucked up when they hired me. They thought because I used to be a stripper that I was also a whore.
A whore. They thought I was a whore.
They fucked up by hiring me. Lust. They wanted me. And when they couldn't have me,
the Carpinos staged a Planet Fitness incident. They called up this lady. They're like, yo, I want you to go start shit with Brooke. Just go start something with her. Fight her. So you can send her to jail. And then we're going to get the same judge and everything in there. And we won't let her talk. And that's how we can get Brooke to stop live streaming. Is that the end goal? We're mad because she sued us. This is such a wacky story. She's so conspiratorial.
They berated me, treated me like shit,
Oh my God.
and made me quit. And then
My computer is driving me nuts. It's because it's like loading a billion videos. That's why. Because we're going to go 8 months back, but chill the fuck out. Do I have... Maybe my memory's bumping.
never paid me. So I sued them for the money that they owed me and for sexually harassing me. A judge threw out my case immediately, and a week later I was in jail for crimes I did not commit. This is the second time I've been thrown in jail for crimes I did not commit. How many times is this going to happen? before some kind of reform or change fucking happens? Or is this just the system now, or has this always been the system? Because when I committed my crimes in 2009, I did those crimes, and I had no problem with doing that fucking time. When I got caught with heroin, I didn't have no problem doing that fucking time, baby. But you accuse me of some of the most heinous shit ever.
Heinous.
And then I open a channel and I start fighting back. And I haven't had any kind of trouble, you know, in a while. Over half a decade, almost a decade. And all of a sudden, when I step in this pile of shit, the AKA the Carpinos, then I'm in jail again. It's no coincidence, you guys. And once again, if you think it's a
The fucking Carpinos. I found the gas station clip. The fucking Carpinos.
coincidence, then you really know nothing about the world or the legal system. Because I'm here to tell you that everything is part of a system.
You guys like Brock, huh? I'll put the Brock back up.
I was in jail thinking some dark shit. I said, maybe I should just go back to the fucking dark side, because being on the light side is not helping me. I literally just went to jail for something that I have irrefutable video evidence of. Irrefutable. I fucking went in there and started crying in front of these people. I said, thank you so much for not towing my fucking truck. Like, literally, just when I think that fucking thing, like, people can't get more evil, somebody comes through and fucking does something good for me, and I'm like, all right, maybe everybody ain't evil. But like, when I literally have motherfuckers at my throat, I've got stalkers fucking, where's my computer? I got stalkers all over the fucking internet. I got everybody that I used to know coming after me because I'm telling the truth about shit. I got fucking cops out here harassing me because I live out of my fucking car. I got bitches at the gym mad because they're the manager and they don't agree with what I agree with, which is traditionalism and fucking family values and the fucking family unit and not grooming goddamn children. Bunch of fucking woke ass bullshit. Everybody hates me. That's fine. I get it. I mean, it's been my whole life. This is nothing new. This is nothing new.
Come on.
That's what's funny. My truck is sounding funny. Probably because it's been sitting for a fucking week. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, hold on. My 19 gigabytes should be fine. Oh my God. Now my camera's fucking up. I'm trying to figure out if it's my internet or if it's my fucking computer. Like, do I need to delete shit off the computer? I don't think so. I think, like, Jesus Christ. It wasn't like this before. I just gotta turn my camera off too. There's no point if I'm just gonna be frozen. That's crazy. Play.
For not towing my shit. Thank you, God, for not towing my truck. If one good thing happened, I come off Suboxone. Finally, after 4 years, my depression went away like that. Tell me how I'm withdrawing, and I feel happier withdrawing than when I did on my medicine. That's when I said, oh, Lord, maybe this shit is the devil. They say it has a 40 to 60% success rate. Okay, good. But at the same time, why did my depression go away? Like, I'm sick in a cell by myself on the fucking floor with not even a mat. That's another thing. From the moment that I walked into the jail, I knew that every motherfucker in there knew me. Not good. They treated me like shit. There's so many motherfucking officers that I could throw under the bus, and maybe one day we'll get there when I got enough money to fucking bond myself out. But like, when I say that things have gotten worse, you know, I did 5 years in prison. It was pretty rough. I've done jail time. That's pretty rough. Jail time's worse than prison time, in my opinion. But the conditions in these establishments now, we're talking about shit on the walls, shit on the ceiling, shit on the bed. I'm not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. I can't even put it into words, the fucking conditions. It's inhumane. It's past inhumane. I don't give a fuck that they're criminals. I don't give a fuck. This is not goddamn Africa. This is not goddamn Egypt. I don't know where they do shit like that, but this ain't Russia, baby. This is...
Why is she always so racist? Like every other country, every other ethnicity is evil except me, Brooke, the white woman.
America. This is bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Half of them girls that are in there, I believe that they were charged with fake crimes. You know why? Because I was. Because I fucking was. If you get hung up on some shit that you didn't do, I promise you, you'll be singing a goddamn different tune, bitch. You'll be singing a different tune. You'll be seeing shit through a whole new set of goddamn beer goggles.
I know she said beer goggles so much.
I knew back in 2016 when they hit me with fucking child abuse. I said, whoa, how is this even possible? And then when I got my attorney...
What do you mean how is this possible? Because your kid's arm is broken.
And my attorney would not even look at the evidence that I had. Irrefutable evidence. First of all, my daughter was not even in my care when she fell and broke her fucking arm. I was...
Oh, we're switching the story now? We're switching the story to that now, huh?
at work because I was a single parent. I worked 7 days a fucking week. And I housed us, I clothed us, I fed us, I drove us, I gassed us. I did everything out of my pocket. No help from nobody. Did I ever get any credit for that? And when the state showed up, they already had a warrant to take my child. And they can do whatever they want because they knew I had no one. They knew I had no family. They knew that my parents were dead.
I wonder if the kid could talk at the time. If the kid could talk, then maybe that was all the evidence they needed. Like her being like, yeah, I broke my arm and then my mom dropped me off at the babysitter's house.
They knew that everyone was dead and they hated
Is that Video Game Gooner? Yo, what's up, Video Game Gooner? I love your shit.
me because I had spirit. They hated me because they knew that I was nothing like they were. Now, they assumed that I thought that I was better than them, that that's not what it was. What it was I knew that I was not as evil as they were. Never have been and never will be. And this channel is not for me. Motherfuckers keep thinking this channel is for me. This ain't for me. This is for my fucking kids.
Letitia Collins. We were listing all the things her channel was. I didn't realize that was one of the reasons. This channel is for my kids. Okay. That's terrible. This is a terrible channel for your kids.
This is for the future fucking generation. This is for everybody who has ever went to jail for
the future generation.
Something they didn't fucking do. After they changed, after they got clean, after they got their shit together. The law was still on their ass trying to pull them fucking back down.
With the Carpinos funding them. I literally didn't remember her blaming the Carpinos over this.
Sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And they did it again, and they can continue to do it. Because one thing remains. One thing is true. I stabbed 2 bitches when I was 18 years old.
Yep.
I did.
Oh, wait, no, you were older than 18. You think you were like, your mind was developed at 18 or something. Like, her mind was stunted, so she should be tried as a juvenile.
I got in a fight, and I stabbed him. It was 2-on-1. What am I supposed to do?
Well, you broke into their house, right?
It wasn't right. It was wrong. But because of the
Oh, and after you, like, knocked one of their teeth out with brass knuckles.
simple fact that I actually committed that crime, they can hit me with anything that has to do with assault, abuse, domestic violence. Hell, they can say...
Yeah, that's why your bond was so high, priors.
I fucking... Whatever. As long as it fits under the category of violent offender, it'll stick. That's what people don't understand. So, Susie over here, if you ever used to smoke crack and fight with the fucking cops and hide crack pipes up your fucking kangaroo pouch, just know that even though it's been 20 years, if you get pulled over, Susie, and you're acting erratic like this because you have trauma...
They might think you're high, but if you're not high, they got nothing to worry about. Shouldn't have drugs on you.
Just know they're going to search your car, and they're going to treat you like shit, and if you have any kind of discrepancies in the way that you're being treated, they'll just slap you with some bullshit charge and say, oh, she was resisting arrest and refused to let us put cuffs on her. Even though it's not true, they can do it, and it'll stick. That's what you're not understanding. I wonder how
That's what body cams are for, right? To be able to say what did and didn't happen.
many fucking... You guys, listen, when we
Fucking love body cams.
covered this, we went over the numbers.
We should actually try to get some Brooke body cams. I mean, like, she pretty much live streams everything, but the body cam footage might be, like, higher quality because of her shitty phone connection.
The numbers show, and you can go Google it, give it a quick goo, The numbers show that 8 to 10% of the prison population is actually innocent, okay? Think about this. If we have 1 million
Yeah, Susie catching strays.
people incarcerated, that would mean around 100,000 fucking people. 8 to 100. I'm sorry. 80. Okay. It's not okay. First place I'm going to is the goddamn... Oh, I don't even have money. I have no... So, yeah. My bond was $25,000. I am so goddamn broke. I can't even begin. I can't even begin.
Yeah, give it a go. Give it a Google.
I'm scared to even be in my hometown right now because I know that they don't want van lifers here. I told you guys, I said, where are all the van lifers? Guess where? Guess where? They're in jail. They're in jail, bitch. They're in jail.
She just met all the van lifers. They were all in jail.
With nobody to come get them out. Because they were homeless. Because they were fucking homeless.
And Brooke was like, don't worry, I'll get you guys out. And then she came out and was like, fuck that shit.
It's fucking sickening. This goddamn world repulses me. The justice system repulses me. Everything, every fucking system there is. It just makes me sick to my stomach. How did things get like this? How have we fallen this fucking far from God?
I wasn't expecting the like first day out of jail stream to be like this entertaining. Actually, I thought we would just watch like a couple minutes of it. But we're like 20 minutes in. This is some good shit.
Let me see if I even fucking got any money in here to wash clothes. I feel so gross. I have no gym membership, no money to get a new gym membership. I had an appointment.
Oh, the truckless streams? Because she like abandoned, I think she just parked her truck at Randy's house actually and started walking, pretending like she didn't have a truck anymore. She thought she was going to get a lot of donations. I think she got pulled over by the cops multiple times on that. We watched it on one stream. It was a while ago. Can't really remember it. I don't know. She was like pretty wacky though. I think, what was that, 3 days?
On Monday, but got arrested right before I could even go to the gym. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bitch. Bitch. We got laundry money. Let's do some clothes, because I'm really like, I haven't even been, like, I can't even think. Hold on. Let me think. I'm going to answer some of y'all shit.
I mean, this might be entertaining, but once she goes to do laundry, we're skipping to the next thing, which is the gas station video, which is one of my favorites, actually.
It's always the same losers in the chat. You know what? To be in jail and not wash my ass for a week, I don't look half bad. It could be worse. This is some bullshit.
All right, Brooke, you lost my attention. Let's go over to gas station. This is a great one. Fucking gas station.
Yo, I'm not gonna be able to walk anymore tonight. I can't walk. My feet are killing me from the concrete. Stepping on concrete and walking 12.5 miles. I just walked 12.5 freaking miles. I'm hurting so bad. I didn't take into account how heavy this book bag is.
Oh, wait, was this during the time that she was like abandoned the truck and was like pretending that she didn't have it?
It was probably 40 pounds, 50 pounds. I only weigh 125 pounds. 127. Where's the water? I'm about to go drink out of the damn sink. I'm so thirsty. I gotta make sure I have money. I don't even know where my card is. Let's use the bathroom. I'm already getting looks from people because I have a book bag. You know, they see you walking up and they automatically start judging you. Oh, here comes a drug addict, you dumbass. I don't even do drugs.
What? I don't think that's what they were thinking.
I don't know where my cards is. Oh my God. My fucking back, yo, my calves. I can't walk anymore tonight. I can't. I physically am gonna end up in the hospital. I can't even.
She's always, well, at least she used to always wear these huge baggy shirts. Like she's wearing a baggy shirt in the Planet Fitness when she was throwing the water bottle looking feral and shit. She's wearing this huge baggy Fender shirt. Now she like walks around in a bra. It's weird. Can we go back to like the baggy shit?
From here all the way down. I guess it's the shoes, the Crocs. I don't have any tennis shoes to wear.
Looks like a ragamuffin here.
I'm looking for my cards.
She walked 3 miles.
Oh my God, I'm hurting
13 miles, honey.
so bad. My feet. My back. Oh God. Okay, here's my card. Oh my God. I honestly almost just sat down in the fucking woods. I'm hurting. I don't have my Cash App card. Where is my Cash App card? Oh, thank God. It's on the back of my fucking phone, you guys. I got it. This is what happens when mania kicks in and like, you don't know which way to turn or what to do.
You misplaced your Cash App card?
You don't know where anything is because
It can only be so many places. You got like what, pockets, a backpack, and the thing on the back of the phone.
you're living minute by minute. Minute by minute. I had 4 people try to stop and pick me up when I got off the phone with y'all. I guess because my phone's not up here, I can't use the bathroom. I don't need to use the bathroom. I'm so dehydrated already.
We just like to film in washrooms. Like, we just like filming in places, any place we're not supposed to film. We just get in there and film.
Just a second, I gotta wash my hands. You have to explain things. They think you're in here doing something nefarious. Yeah, that's a whole new thing now.
Imagine being in a stall and just listening. It's like, there's this fucking crazy woman talking to herself in the washroom.
I'm gonna get bullied even more since I don't have my vehicle because people are gonna think that me walking and being homeless now is like, you know, they're gonna make judgment. They're gonna think I'm on drugs or something because I can't pay $3,000 rent.
Mania secret code for withdrawals? Yeah, probably.
My truck was my home and I paid over half of it off and now it's gone. It's gone.
It's not gone. Okay, so it was during the stuff. She was pretending the car was gone or the truck.
Excuse me.
This was before the Planet Fitness incident and the arrest and shit. So, like, yeah, no, it's definitely not gone.
It's gone. All my hard work down the drain. Got clean for nothing.
I'll give her this. At least she's trying new things. Like, this is a new grift she tried out. She doesn't do a lot of new things from day to day.
Just to watch everything blow up in my face because of all of my hard work. That's proof society wants you to feel. Because I've done nothing but good things for 4 years and look at it.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just call it a social experiment, honey.
Look at everything. Where's the water in this place? Do these people not drink water around here?
I drink water, yeah.
12.5 miles.
I'm sure there's no water in the gas station.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Alright, I think we're coming up to the good part. That was it. Alright, hold on.
Excuse me.
Get ready.
And there's a fucking wet... What is this?
You want to watch it in slow motion? Here, let's slow it down. Oh. Okay, where's the playback speed?
Excuse me. And there's a fucking wet... What is this? Like, are we fucking for real around here? Fucking wet spot on the floor, just busting my ass. Another lawsuit and fucking, of course. Look at this. There's fucking water standing in the fucking floor. You shut up. Fucking old bitch.
Here we go.
Try me if you want to. Excuse me. Let's look at this old heifer. Who was that? Who had to say shut up? Yeah, look at her.
I didn't say nothing to you.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Look at his dumb ass. Oh, in here getting alcohol, of course. Fucking alcoholic. Fucking dumbass. See what I mean? I slip and fall because there's a puddle in the fucking floor, and this fuck face over here wants to run his mouth to me. You miserable sack of shit. That's all you'll ever be.
She really, like, no one is on her side in this store, by the way.
You didn't cut it, man. I was in it.
You can, like, she's ready to fight. She's like breathing all heavy and shit. Yeah, right. Such an empath.
Sick of this shit. Sick of society trying to fucking bully me. Be careful. There's a puddle of water in the floor right here. The whole floor actually is covered in water. The whole cooler is leaking water. I fall and bust my ass and I'm the bad guy? I think not, sir. Got the right one today. I got nothing to lose and nothing but time. I done lost everything. Fucking economy took it, the government.
I would love to be in a line with her. Just listen to this shit.
Can I please?
I'd stream her. She'd like fucking whip my phone out, start streaming. She'd be streaming me, streaming her, me, or whatever. That'd be great.
This is cash only.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Look at this sorry piece of shit. Look at him. Mad at the world. Nobody will touch his pee-pee.
Ma'am,
What did this guy do?
can you please step outside if you're that upset?
No, he's not allowed to turn around and talk shit to me. He's over there running his mouth. Ma'am.
Phone shaking like crazy. At least we got like 30 frames per second again. Her phone plan sucks.
Ma'am, I have the freedom of speech.
Ma'am, you say one more thing, I'm gonna make sure you leave this place.
If you would like to
Try
stand here
me.
and be
You don't
kind.
think-
Go ahead.
It's no secret.
You want me to pay for this? Do you want me to pay for this? I'll get the fuck out. Do you want me to pay for it?
Can you please look at me and focus on me?
Well, then come on, let's do it.
Ma'am,
Come on. Let's get this paid for.
focus
She's like this way with the cops too. Like, get the stepping. Like, I mean, what the fuck you want?
on me.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Call the
Nah, this is from 8 months ago. This is just this is one of my favorites.
sheriff's department. Get them to come and arrest me. I just walked 12 miles.
And that is perfectly
The
fine.
Christ.
I will allow you to pay for your
Hurry up and check me out before I go to jail.
This is one of her catchphrases. Before I go to jail. You never seen this one, Jill Phones? This is one of the ones that made me be like, oh shit, okay, I get the appeal of why Brooke is a watchable character. Huffing and puffing. I'll just wait away from the line, I guess.
This goddamn economy, I'm sick of it. And these motherfuckers just stand around like the world's not goddamn burning.
They're waiting in line. I mean, I would love to see her face. Why is there a chair there?
Do you want me to pay for this? Can I go? Do you want me to pay for it?
When you get in line and you wait in line, that's perfectly fine.
I got $2, I'll leave you. I ain't got time to get in line. You're not running me, little miss. I'll eat you for goddamn breakfast. Do you?
Well, that's not how stores work. You can't just cut line and demand to pay for your stuff. You gotta wait in line. Or not shop at the store. I don't know any store that functions the way you're expecting it to, Brooke.
You fucking hear me. Get the cops. Please do. Because I'm live. We got 250 people in the chat. Yeah, and they're seeing how grown adults behave. Look at you, you little bitch.
You.
Is someone getting like a bunch of lottery tickets or something? That annoys me when they're like, all right, I got all these tickets I want to redeem, and then they like finally redeem all. It's like, now I want to buy a whole bunch, and then they're like, now I'm going to sit here and do the tickets. It's like, no, go over there and do the tickets. I need to buy my fucking monster and get the fuck on with my day.
I tripped and fell in the floor on water, you bold bitch.
There's also 2 cashiers though. I'm sure they're moving the line along. I don't know what's going on.
Can I get the money for police department, please?
There's the money for the water. Have a
I think she would fight Dr. Phil.
great fucking day. Bye. Fuck you. You're the reason the economy's burning, you fucking Democrat.
Ma'am.
We're assuming people's political alliances? I don't know. The fuck?
Ma'am. Fuck you. Yeah, I am, because I paid for this water. He took my money. What do you need? No.
Oh, I think she dropped her real name here too.
They know who I am. Tell them it's Heather Brooke Clark.
There we go. Tell them it's Heather Brooke Clark. Exactly.
They know who I am.
They know.
I ain't got no warrants. I'm nothing like you, you bitch.
Oh, just wait a month, I think, and then she had a warrant.
This is ridiculous. Over a fucking water. I tripped. Do you see that? That is... Think about this. I tripped
Democrats be putting water on the floor.
and fell on the floor after walking 12 miles. All I wanted was a bottle of fucking water. That man in there is moving so goddamn slow. He's molasses. I trip and fall on the floor, and I start cussing, absolutely. Because why is there standing water in a place of business where 95% of the people in there got 1 foot in a fucking grave? They're all old. What if it would have been an old person that slipped and fell? Oh, that would have been a lawsuit. But because Brooke's poor ass can't afford to hire nobody for nothing, and the whole store turns on me over a fucking alcoholic.
I think it was your reaction to everything. And it had nothing to do with the guy buying alcohol.
His little bitch ass had nothing to do with what I was saying. I was looking for water. Mind your motherfucking
Charisma and patience will get you a long way in life.
business. See what I'm saying?
Brooke has neither.
And then they become like little bullies. They become like little bullies. You know, here's the thing. Line them the fuck up, not one of them.
She also called it a pile of water. And I've never heard anyone call like a puddle of water a pile. I don't think you can pile water.
I'm gonna fucking go toe-to-toe with me, bitches. Yeah, see how this is gonna add whole new problems to my life? I trip and fall in a fucking gas station after walking 12 miles. My legs are killing me. I have not eaten today. And the whole store turns on me. Nobody said, oh my God, you fell. Why do you think I got up cussing? Why do you think I got up cussing?
Maybe we'll do like the on foot saga, like as a whole stream. One of the days she's gonna like go away for a whole day when she's driving to North Carolina, and we can like do that. Because I haven't seen the full on foot saga. I think I've only seen this part and like another time she got pulled over in the dark.
But because of someone else's actions, my life was impacted. And then everybody wants to try to bully me because I tell people to go fuck themselves. And this is why you hear crazy people out in the wild acting like I'm acting right now. This is why you're seeing it. You got a front seat motherfucking show to somebody losing their goddamn mind. And people are like, well, why are they like that? They
Cops incoming soon.
don't want no help. Oh, if anybody ever says that to fucking me, I'll fucking strangle her. That's a bold-faced fucking lie. People have given up. This is why men are going out in the woods and fucking killing themselves.
Wait, what? I didn't even know that was a thing. Men are going out in the woods and just... Oh, is she talking about like that forest in Japan?
This goddamn economy and people like that back there. Fucking bitch. He knew exactly who I was. That's why he said something. He used to come into the winery, but he doesn't know that I know that. I know that he knows me. He doesn't know that I know that, though. Do you see what I'm saying? Bitch. Some man that saw me and I slipped and fell in water. Y'all saw me go down. You saw the camera. I had to go get a paper towel and wipe my damn leg down and everything else. My shirt's wet. My shorts are wet. And I start cussing because it ain't right. Why is there water in the floor? Y'all better be lucky that I don't have money, because I would have fucking sued you. Because you're negligent. It's your fucking job to make sure that cooler does not leak on the floor.
I guess she was expecting, because she said, oh, there's going to be a lawsuit. Maybe she thought they were going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Like, I'll give you $200 to not sue us or something. You know what I mean? Was she expecting that?
Especially when you know that there's going to be high traffic volume through there of customers. So once again, another fucking idiot in another fucking position that they shouldn't even be in. They are not even smart enough to mop the fucking floor. Why are we paying people? Why? Why are we paying people?
Yeah, you should be paying Brooke instead. That's all the good work she does in life.
Oh, and I'm not allowed to exercise my First Amendment right when everybody wants to bully me. But who fell? Not one of them fat fucks. And that old bitch, what? She did say something. She was the first one to say something. And look at her. Look at her. That's why she sets her fat ass up here on the fucking mountain, going to get her damn burger every fucking Saturday night so she can go home alone and pet her fucking cats.
Sounds like an awesome life. Why are we hating on that? Burgers and cats?
And then, when she sees a pretty girl like me trip and fall in a gas station when there's...
Okay, well, I already said you look like a ragamuffin today. I want to be like saying, ooh, look at this pretty girl.
a puddle of fucking water.
Look at this fucking, hell on feet, basically.
She wants to run her mouth. And when I pull up with a camera saying, fuck you, bitch, then the community wants to rally around her. That's what they do to sex offenders in women's prison. People who actually harm children. I was in prison with them. I've met real child beaters. Why do you think that I started this channel on the premises of crime and truth?
I thought this was for your kids.
Yeah, they become buddy-buddy in prison. They sure do. Even the COs always have the child molesters' backs. In women's prison. I don't know how it is in men's prison. I just found out that some girl that I knew for a year in prison, who's one of my closest friends, she killed her own child and hid her in a diaper box and stuffed her in the attic. And I had someone look her up on the outside, and I distanced myself from her. This was
Brooke was playing detective even in jail.
When I was in prison for fighting my 2 felonies. I was 18, 19, 20. I spent almost 5 years total in there. So I've met real baby killers. And that girl had no remorse. No remorse for her failed parenting.
Okay, hold on. It went down to 0 for a second. Why? I'm gonna have to complain to my internet goddamn company.
No remorse for cheating on her husband. Her husband was in the military. He was overseas while she was smothering their baby to death in the baby's crib. He comes home from deployment. He's like, where's my child? Calls the sheriff's department. They get the cadaver dogs out there and find the baby dead in a diaper box in the attic. I've met, oh, here's the police.
Okay. Can you guys still hear and see this? Because the police, she just sees the police now, but the fucking connection is going like up and down. My bars are going up and down. So I'm just waiting for it to like level out so you guys don't miss her interaction with the cops here. So I'm just waiting for it to like go green. It keeps going red, and yellow. So just work. Yeah, come on, work now. Work. Got an bomb phone. This is OBS. See my little mouse here and everything. We got that nice ocean view. Okay, I think it's good now. Looks like everything's back to normal.
Here we go. I ain't got shit to say. No, I don't have to. Thank you. Good luck. I paid for that goddamn water. Handed him $2 and I wanted to leave it. I wanted to leave it.
Here we go.
I don't have to. Thank you. You have a great day. Am I suspected of a crime?
Give him the First Amendment shit.
Am I suspected of a crime? Am I suspected of a crime? Am I suspected of a crime? For what? I paid for this. I ain't got nothing to say. Good luck. Hope it works out for you. I slipped and fell in a puddle of water and the whole store ganged up on me.
See, I thought he peed his pants for a second there, but I think it's just a crease.
Because I said, what the fuck is the water doing here? I've got it all on camera, along with 500 other people that's watched the whole thing. When I said, fuck this old lady, everybody got offended.
Do you realize
Oh, fuck this old lady, and people took offense to that? I can't imagine.
she was disorderly conduct?
For-
In a public
No, I
place?
was not,
Yes,
sir.
you
I was
were.
not
You were
screaming. No,
cursing. Yes, the TC heard you.
no.
Yes.
You've got it mistaken.
No, we don't have it.
There was 5 other people back there,
We don't
disorder
have it mistaken.
conduct.
The way you're acting tells me how you were acting up there. You can't even calm down enough to talk to me.
Do you not see that I'm homeless? Do you know what that does to a person's psychologically? I can't even speak from the trauma. Do you know who I am? Do you know? You know who I am. You've been to the Roberts phone. Y'all know exactly who I am. Y'all know exactly who I am. Y'all know I was sex trafficked for 20 years by William Roberts, and y'all let it happen. You were too young. You wasn't there.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Apparently, they know her from the farm that she was trafficked on by William Robert. Is that Uncle Randy?
You know exactly what happened to me, and you know that I'm fucking homeless, and I just lost my truck.
I have no idea who you are.
Can I please leave? I'm sorry for exercising my First Amendment to run my motherfucking mouth.
But there is, so just to explain it to you so you understand it. So there is a statute in North Carolina, disorderly conduct.
I was not disorderly conduct. I slipped and fell in y'all see this shit, right? Somebody, listen, they're gonna take me to jail for nothing. So what's gonna happen now is they're gonna search my bag, which is fine, and I'm not consenting to search, but now they're gonna come up with disorderly conduct because I slipped and fell. Do you see this?
Would you call her conduct disorderly in the gas station?
This is why I can't find work. This is why I'm homeless. I have not had a criminal charge in over 10 years, and the first day that I'm now without my vehicle, I'm gonna go to jail for disorderly conduct because I fell in a gas station, and I should actually be able to sue for that because it was their negligence that caused me to fall. And now I'm getting questions by the cops. And I don't have to talk to them. I don't think that they realize that, but this is the good old boy system, and this is what I've been dealing with for 20 years.
Can I speak to you so I can try and explain what's going on? Because
I just want to be clear that I haven't eaten today, and this is the first bottle of water. I walked 12.
I'm stumbling and not being able to speak properly because I'm hungry, not because I'm on drugs.
Miles, I'm kind of really fucking tired.
You can search me though. I did all my drugs.
It's not illegal.
They're all in my
I
body.
haven't done anything illegal.
So real quick, I'm not saying you have. I was trying to explain while you do have a First Amendment right. If you,
First of all, those people back were antagonizing me.
Do you want me to try and help you?
I mean, if you want to get on with it, I got somewhere to be.
So I'm trying to. You keep interrupting me.
Because you're lying. Because you're lying. Because you're lying. You said that, first of all, I slipped and fell. You haven't even heard my story. What did I say happened?
You haven't let me talk. So can I speak to you?
I'm waiting. Every second is a ticking.
See, just like the fucking start. You're gonna cash me out. You're gonna cash me out right now. I'm not gonna wait in line. Okay, cop, you get to ask the questions. Come on.
I said, yes, you have the First Amendment right. But if you cause a scene that's like...
I didn't cause the scene. It was an old lady and an old guy with a bunch of beer in his hand that caused the scene. I was the one that was defending myself. I slipped and fell, and I said, why the hell is there a puddle of water here?
And they said, shut up. And then you went and got in their face.
Some old lady said, shut up or something to me. And then I said, who you talking to? And I rolled up and I put the camera in her face and I said, see, look at her. This is why she's talking me like this. She's obviously not even respecting herself. So how can I expect her to respect me? They got offended. Then the guy jumps in. Then it was 2 or 3 of them and I got it all on camera that I'm not willing to release. But if y'all want to take me to jail, then we can make a big motherfucking deal out of it. I have not been disorderly.
I was not disorderly conduct.
Yeah, the last time y'all hit me up for child abuse charges and I didn't do it. I understand. I faced false charges. That's why my life is like.
I don't know you from Adam.
Yeah, well, good out to learn. This is the mountain, boy.
I thought they knew you from the farm.
This is the mountain.
This is the mountain. This is the mountain. It's in North. That's what they call North Carolina, the mountain.
Yeah, that means that this is the good old.
Can they do 5150 in I guess in this thing she was in North Carolina, but like, do they do 5150s in Florida or North Carolina? I'm not sure.
Boy system. That's exactly what it means. You're part of the system now. You're Eve just like they are.
Okay. So you're not to return the check then?
Fine, I don't ever want to go in there again. Bunch of liberal assholes. Have a good day.
You too. Have a good day.
So now she's trespassed.
Y'all see this? Don't ever ask me again about my false charges. I'm not talking about it until I'm going over the motion of discovery and I'm fucking government.
I mean, but you go over the thing all the time.
They ain't even got a leg to stand on. You can't even argue with the sons of bitches anymore. I used to have a good time going tit for tat with the fucking police. Used to pull me out of cars by my fucking throat while I was swallowing drugs. And we used to have a good old time. They ain't even smart enough to go tit for tat anymore. They ain't got a fucking leg to stand on. Never will. They're getting dumber just like everybody fucking else. I slip and fall and you gonna talk shit to me because I'm talking shit to the puddle? Bitch, bye. And y'all see how they are? They're like fucking vultures. Imagine trying to fucking hurt homeless people. That's how it is. Society kicks them because, I don't know, I guess it makes them feel good about themselves. You know, you would be amazed at how many people have the mentality to bully. You get them in numbers, honey?
Nah, she's not methadone. She was on Suboxone. She claims she's not on Suboxone anymore, but people are skeptical.
Ooh, you get them in numbers. There's power in numbers. You get bullies in numbers, they're evil. I watched one of my childhood friends, Tiffany Long, be raped and murdered by fucking three teenagers. They violated her. They killed her, left her dead body in the woods.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's pretty dark, Brooke. Okay, so there is this channel here that I want to check out real quick before I go. Breezy Beef with Brooke. And these two videos, I don't think I've ever seen. She's talking like a cop out here, kicks it off at the police, and then apparently threatens to unalive. Hold up. Unalive group of youths. Flexes her felonies. Oh, is this one in the park? She always talks about this too, I think, the parking lot thing. They're waking me up from my sleep kind of thing. I don't know. I want to check these up before we go because I forgot the other day.
Y'all hear call the police. Maybe they, oh look, here comes another one.
I thought this was going to be like a horizontal video.
No, sir.
You muted it? Oh, Brooke, why would you be muting yourself? I thought you loved going tit for tat with the police. Let me just refresh. Actually, let me just go back here to see if there's audio here. Yeah, no, there is. She fucking muted it. Oh, that Brooke.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Don't get mad.
Why?
Well, it's you put something on Facebook. I guess you.
I don't have Facebook. I haven't posted anything.
On social media.
Whoever called said you sent a video.
Yeah.
I got Sandy from the description from Sandy Blonde Hair. I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine. So somebody called and said I did what now?
Posted a video.
Video.
I have every legal right to film.
You're like.
I have every legal right to film.
No.
But while you're here, I'll tell you what happened. There's a young boy that comes here. His mama dropped him off, and
cue the deflection.
A dark Acura. It was either dark green or dark blue.
What the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Smith machine next to me, and I saw him pull out his phone with the camera, and he had it in the mirror. There's video of this if they want to pull the video. He had it in the mirror, and he was trying to take pictures of my crotch because I was in a vulnerable position with my vagina in the air, and
my vagina in there.
Immediately, I was on live when it happened. And that one too. That one too.
The video.
But the kid tried to take a picture of me twice, and I got up from the Smith machine and I left.
Well, the video is You mentioned something that...
I mentioned that guy following me around the gym.
Oh, Gator, you better be careful. Don't fight with the people in my chat. You can, like, talk shit to me, because I don't care. It's engagement. But you don't fight with people in chat, especially regulars.
You want to be leaving.
Hmm?
You don't want to be leaving no more. Like, you're trying to hurt...
They can say whatever the fuck they want to you, because I don't like you. But you can't talk shit to them.
Whoever it was said somebody wanted to...
So how many times is this that somebody has lied and said that I'm trying to hurt myself when they got butt hurt that I got them on camera stalking me in a gym? So what we have here is two perverts. Number one, the little boy that got dropped off, I caught him red-handed twice trying to take pictures of my vagina. He had his camera out. He was looking at the mirror. He zoomed into the mirror and faced it towards my crotch. No, I don't, listen. No, I don't have any plans of hurting myself. And matter of fact, all of my followers know if something happens to me that I went not missing on my own. So, no. And for what? For what? I deal with it every time I'm in the gym, sir. I'd have to report everybody following me around the gym. You know what I mean? The boy taking pictures that's underage, somebody definitely needs to watch.
But the cops are like, well, why didn't you report it then when this happened? And she's like, there's so much shit that goes on.
Because here's the thing. He sought me out to find me. He sought me out. He followed me to where I was going. And then that guy that just walked out, he was on camera. If they're following me around and I feel uncomfortable, they're going to get on camera. And this is why I have a channel, because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I have men who have hunted me down off the internet and they call the police and tell the police that I threatened to hurt myself. That is not true. None of it's true. Okay?
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Well, now you're blowing my spot up because I go to the gym here, and this is literally, if I go to Winston or Greensboro, the cops are on me. They tell me to come here, so I come here, and now this is being blown up because of perverts, because somebody's anonymously calling. So you know what it is?
I like this train of thought. Never trust someone with thumb holes in their clothing. Troy to the world says.
Letting me know, someone is letting me know that they know what town I'm in. This is somebody from the internet that done this.
So you're not from here?
No. Yes, I live here because the cops forced me to. I'm registered in Forsyth County.
I don't know when this video was posted, other than because it's a re-upload, right? So this was re-uploaded September 16th, 2024. The description is, Brooke chews out the police. A welfare check was requested after she said people were looking at her in the gym, made her want to throw herself off a bridge. So people think that's why the cops were called, apparently.
Okay, so you're good.
I'm fine. Okay. If anybody else calls, don't hunt me down. I'm not trying to hurt myself. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm telling you right now, I have no plans of hurting myself or anyone else. I'm not.
I understand it's frustrating. We have to do our job.
I mean, you're not listening to what I'm saying. There's video footage of an underage kid in here trying to take pictures of my vagina. Are y'all going to go in there and try to pull the footage?
What day was it?
Right, today. And actually, it was an hour ago, and I was on the Smith machine back in the corner.
Are you want to file a report?
I mean, how about y'all?
Obviously, but I mean,
y'all do
now are you thinking it through, being like, oh shit, they might actually check the cameras and not see this?
y'all's actual job. Okay, well then go pull the footage and look at the kid who was underage in here with his phone in the mirror trying to take pictures of my crotch. That's what started this. No, I don't. Am I wanted for a crime?
If I'm going to do a criminal investigation.
I'm not doing a criminal investigation. Nothing's gonna happen. Y'all harass people who have made huge changes in life. Y'all don't go after new people. Y'all harass people who have made huge changes. Sir, no, sir, somebody prank called you. Y'all are too stupid to know the difference between a prank call. Y'all were just out here in my face the other day at Walmart. Y'all could have asked me then. You see me around here all the time, sir.
You don't have to yell. Here we go.
Have a great fucking day.
Have a great fucking day. Brooke would be great in customer service. She's always saying, like, I could do Alley Financial's job. I'm sure you would kill it.
So first of all, that little boy that was in here back behind the Smith machine, I saw him take his camera out. It's all on footage. He took his camera out, he pulled out his camera phone, and he zoomed in the mirror to take a picture of my crotch when I was doing my glute bridges. So that started a chain reaction of things. The other little man that just left out of here, he's a pervert too. He followed me. The Asian guy,
That's her connection. I was like, I don't know if my internet's being bad, but it's like the video isn't buffering. It's like the recording of the video. So her stream is probably bad.
The Asian guy. He literally has been following me around. Each kid, his mama picks him up in the Acura. She just picked him up. He's like Latino or something. And I'm only saying that just to give you a description. So the little boy, his mama picks him up in the Acura. I was on the Smith machine to the far right over here where you can see the guy. The kid then comes over. No, he's sitting on the end of the thing, and he goes like this to the camera and then points it towards my crotch because I'm doing a glute bridge, and you know all that's about to be in the air. So then, if you want to go back and look, it was about an hour ago, I give him the death stare. I start staring at him, and I'm like boring holes in him. And he gets up and he leaves. Then I get up and I go to the corner and I start talking to people on live, and I'm like, yo, this kid just tried to take a picture of my vagina, blah, 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 blah. He comes back and then tries to do it again until I keep staring at him. And then I got up and left. I went outside and smoking, whatever, come back, and he had left. I saw him get in his car with his mama. His mama drives a little Acura, or maybe it was a friend. And then the Asian guy starts following me around.
The Latin guy and the Asian guy, they're all up in my business. They won't leave me alone.
And I'm just like, yeah, they said that they had a call that somebody, yeah, they said somebody called and said, I want to hurt myself. This is like the 5th time. First of all, I'm on live, and that's what she said. Oh, you're on
Oh, come on,
the live.
Brooke.
I said, yeah, I don't have a Facebook. I said, I'm on live. So one of those guys saw that I got him on camera, and so they called 911 and said that I wanted to hurt myself, and that I guess that I was on live, and they misinterpreted it. They even gave my description. They said that I had sandy blonde hair. So it was one of those guys in here. It was the little boy, and I think that was a man that picked him up, actually. It's fine. I mean, and here's the thing. They harass me because I'm a van lifer. They harass me. The cops is always in my face. So if they, you know what I mean? I just saw you this morning. Now you want to...
The cops are making sure you're okay. They're trying to help you. What do you mean? The cops are just harassing me because I'm a van lifer. They called wellness check on you because they said we're going to jump off a bridge.
Come in here and like bum rush me and act like this is for real. Y'all know it's a bullshit call. I'm so angry because I live out of my car, but I don't get involved in it. I'm not a bad person. I just can't afford $5,000 a month in rent. That's him. Yep. So if you find the video from an hour ago where I'm setting up that Smith machine and he's right beside me, you'll see him pull out his camera and zoom in. Machine and he's right beside me, you'll see him pull out his camera and zoom in. And he's underage as hell. That's the crazy part. That's what I said. I said, if he's already doing stuff like that. He knew that
I'm trying to hear what they're saying. Like, I don't know if they're being like, this could be misinterpreted as him trying to film me. He could have been like at first she said mirror. So it sounded like he was taking a selfie in the mirror, and she thinks like he was using the mirror to like look at her vagina in the air or whatever. But no, I can't really hear what they're saying.
I knew because when I stared him down the second time, he got up and I walked, you know? Because I ain't got nothing to hide. You were busted. Now you're embarrassed. So that you call the cops. It was either him or the other guy that was in the blue shirt, the Asian guy that was back there.
Got Billie Eilish playing.
Either way, I don't care. He was older. He was on the second Smith machine going crazy with the weight. He walked out when the cops were out there. He left out when I went out to smoke this the last time. Yeah, the kid. Yeah, and he got in a dark green or dark blue Acura. And if the car pulled up right here, he went and got in, and then they drove off. And it might be a guy that picked him up, actually. I keep saying it was his mama because I'm being facetious, but I think it was a guy that picked him up in that Acura. But either way, I mean, I don't want their gym memberships or whatever. You know, I'm just sorry to have the cops here. And I was actually talking to them. I said, I wonder if I should tell them to be like, watch this kid, because To be that young and already doing stuff like that.
Definitely come to us if anything like that ever happens, because that's not something we tolerate here at all. I would not just come up here and say, hey, look, I'm having an issue in the back over here.
Kevin, you're talking to her right now? You think she'll come in this chat? She's not banned or anything. She could come in the chat. I might not see her though, because I like look over at chat every now and then. So if she does show up, let me know. She's like, she's here. Because I'll be able to check to see if it's like the real Brooke.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Then we'll get
They don't really do anything. They're just, I don't know how to explain it. Creepy. Yeah.
But even if you get that vibe, just come tell us something so that
I can never find Brooke attractive because her personality's like absolute fucking shit.
way we can try to handle it. And because I hate for that. That's bullshit. They're calling cops on you.
Yeah. It's crazy though, because I just had that.
You're being targeted for that. That's ridiculous.
Yep. I'm sorry. I would love for y'all to look at the video and just see what y'all think. I mean, you can see him sitting there and like... No, you're fine. I don't want it or anything, but...
A bunch of people talking shit to lure her in. I mean, it's not even a lie. I don't even know that's a lure. That's just like, yeah.
I saw him. I called him. I saw him. I don't need video of it. And I'm so sorry
I thought you were like texting her.
for the cops coming. Do I want to harm myself? I said, why didn't you ask me this morning when you ran up on me at the Walmart? You know, because they harass me because I'm a van lifer. They stay on me. They always harass me. You know, nobody thinks logically that the economy is going to crap and rent's $2,000. I would need $8,000 just to move in somewhere. You know?
We really were.
I'm sure she could get like a room somewhere for less than $4,000 a month.
Mm-hmm. How you gonna do that?
What time were you taking that video? About 4 o'clock, probably?
I've been on here for 74 minutes, so it's been about an hour and a half, and it was at the very beginning, so hold on one second. An hour. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 3:30. Yeah, he was here before I got here.
The smart man, Kevin.
And I was on the Smith machine all the way at the back to the far left. So it's the first Smith machine, and he was on the second second one. I don't know, man. The look I gave him, though, I hope she can see that on camera. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And here's the thing. Oh, no, not with an E. Just Brooke. There you go. It's C-O-A-R-K. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm going to shower for y'all to close. Get out y'all's hair. Thank you. Lord. Actually, I need a bottle of water.
Well, that was interesting. Let's see what this other one was. The flexes her felonies and threatens to unalive a group of youth. I think this was the one where she gets bothered in the parking lot. If it is, I technically have seen it, but it would be good to show just because she brings it up all the time. She brought it up, I think, twice this week already.
I've ever fucking been to.
Oh, I don't recognize this one, actually.
First of all, there's a car full of meth heads.
I don't remember seeing like a camper or it being this high quality or like a car at all. I just remember her inside of her truck being like, there's kids making noise. And then the cops came up to her, if I'm remembering correctly.
1000%. There's 3 people in that car.
Also, I'll put this this channel in chat here if you want to go sub to them because they got, this is where I'm playing these clips from.
They just pulled up. But that's not what we're going to talk about. What we're going to talk about is these losers hanging out over here in the fucking Walmart parking lot. The cops are on the way. Yet again, they have been out here since fucking I pulled up at 8:30. They have been burning fucking wheelies. They're meth heads. Absolutely meth heads. Like, tell me how big of a fucking loser you have to be fucking be fucking with somebody who has to fucking work in the morning. I have my alarm set for 4:15. And, you know, when these fucking punks are out here that don't have to work tomorrow, that are not out, you know, that don't have any responsibilities, they get to go home and lay in mom and daddy's bed. Like, look at these fucking people. I hope everybody knows the cops are on the way, so... Y'all better get missing before the cops get here, or your meth heads are going to fucking... Is that a child? The dude in the back is bent down smoking fucking meth, you guys.
How do we know the drug? Like, can she smell it? I don't even know what meth smells like.
So I just called the cops. They're on the way.
How would you know? Yeah, how would you know what meth smells like? I don't know. I'm just assuming she can smell it. Why does she think it's meth?
I mean, this is ridiculous. Between that car just pulled up, but these fucking people have been out here for hours. It was 6 of them. Now it's only 2 of them. They've been burning tires and smoking goddamn meth all night. I have to work in the morning. I have my freaking alarm set up for 4:15. And so, you know, I done fell asleep 4 times. And every time I fall asleep, they
Oh yeah, she can call anyone she wants a meth head, but if she gets called one, then that's over the line.
fucking start burning wheelies, fucking screaming. And these people are literally smoking meth.
What does meth smell like?
Can't see it.
Burnt rubber? Right, yeah, how does she always know it's a meth? I don't know, I've never known him, like, in real life, I've never known a meth head. You know, I've never been around anyone smoking meth.
It's ridiculous. So I called the cops.
I know of. Maybe it's like smell proof.
And I said, hey, I said, do y'all know that y'all have a parking lot full of meth heads? She says, what? I said, ma'am, I said, how can you not tell? How can you not tell? Like, literally, there's been freaking people out here burning wheelies, and the
burning wheelies?
Parking lot, I've been loud for hours. I got here at like 9 o'clock. I put my window covers up, I got in the bed, and I got ready for bed. I was on live with you guys, and I've been laying here for hours trying to go to sleep. That dickhead over there in those trucks directly behind me, those are the ones I call the cops on. Those assholes over there in the trucks, the white Chevy and the Dodge. Then, as I get on live with you guys, this car full of meth heads pulls up. There's 3 of them in there. Bro, it is 2 o'clock in fucking morning. It's like, people don't give a fuck that you have to work tomorrow. People don't give a fuck that you're trying. People don't give a fuck that you're sober. People don't give a fuck. They really don't. And here I am out here waiting on the fucking cops yet again. Yet again. Look at these little pussies. Look at this little pussy.
Have you ever had cocaine that smells like dill pickles?
Fucking idiots. Well, I hope you know the cops are on the way. Cops are coming. Oh, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, meth head. I ought to take the fucking truck thing down and just ride over there with the fucking camera in their bitch ass faces. Since you want to fucking wake me up, since you can go home and live with mama and daddy with 0 responsibility, up smoking crack at 2 fucking a.m.
How do you know they live with mom and dad if they're in the parking lot smoking crack? What if they're van lifers too? Maybe they live in their fucking cars. Maybe they're just chilling. Like, why are we just assuming they're doing drugs? Mind your own business, Brooke.
I'm so fucking sick of it.
Calling people pussy while she films from the backseat of her car. That's right, video game gooner.
Cops. I'm ready to talk to the cops. Cause I'm about to fucking let them know right god now that I fucking live here now. And they better get their goddamn city under fucking control. When I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
When Brooke's asleep, no one's smoking meth. You do that shit before Brooke falls asleep. Let the city know.
And if you don't want to have to deal with me, you better fucking get the meth heads off the goddamn streets. I'm sick of having to fucking deal with everybody else's goddamn actions. What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I out at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning smoking goddamn meth? No, I'm in the fucking bed getting ready for fucking work tomorrow.
Which is stripping, right? She was stripping at this time?
Goddamn idiots. Bunch of fucking idiots.
You need a good night's sleep to go stripping. I guess she was the daytime stripper at this time. I remember she used to tell us all the time she was a daytime stripper, but I've only ever seen her do the night shift. So to me, this doesn't make sense. Like, why are you sleeping at night if like we got to strip at night? So just interesting to me.
Fucking dense ass fucking imbecile. Dense fucking imbecile. Let's go throw a camera in their goddamn face. You want to? Okay.
Just throw the camera in their face. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's see.
Let me get dressed.
All right.
I'm so fucking mad. I already suffer with extreme insomnia from fucking stress. And then I finally fucking fall asleep. And this little twerp that has zero fucking responsibilities and a meth problem wants to wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning? All right, let's ride over here and throw a fucking camera in their face. We'll fucking let the whole world know how big the pieces of shit they are. Over here with no fucking responsibilities. Fucking hanging out with you. What loser hangs out at fucking Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning?
You were hanging out at Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning. You are.
You have to be on. Oh, yay. 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 It's what you.
I like the beach background. I wish I had my camera up, but my computer's being evil today.
Fucking get, you fucking meth heads. Some of us fucking have to work tomorrow. So fucking mad. So sick of this shit. People say get a goddamn job. Well, when do you want me to fucking work? When?
What do you mean? You said you had a job. You got to wake up for work.
When?
Tomorrow, I thought.
When do you suppose I go look for a motherfucking job? In between the meth heads or the goddamn crackheads?
I guess the meth heads, because I don't ever see a crackhead bothering you.
You know, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. The way that they were so fucking loud tells me that they were doing it intentionally. They've been out there since I got here. They pulled up after me. It was a truck. It was 6 different fucking trucks. 6. They've been here since 10 o'clock when I got off a live with you guys. Burning fucking wheelies and smoking meth. I'm sick of this goddamn shit. I'm telling you right goddamn now, motherfuckers better be glad that I don't have a motherfucking gun. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Well, you're not allowed to, because you're a felon.
I'm wondering if the cops are gonna come to me. Oh no, you're not gonna come talk to me? Yeah, they better get up the goddamn road. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. These are the little bitches. These are the little bitches. I mean, how big of a bitch?
You gotta be to be in a truck in the Walmart parking lot at 2 in the morning? I couldn't imagine. It's not like we're in a truck in Walmart parking lot at 2 in the morning.
Do you fucking be? How big of a bitch? How big of a pussy you gotta be to fuck with somebody who's sleeping? Y'all don't see all these fucking...
They're like pretty far from her too. Like if they were right beside her and I could audibly hear them, then maybe I could be on Brooke's side a bit, but I just can't. It seems like they're minding their own business, literally.
Motorhomes. All these damn... You know how big of a bitch you gotta be to fuck with somebody who's fucking gotta work tomorrow? Oh yeah, they ain't gonna say shit because they're bitches. They're fucking meth heads. Y'all, I'm really shaping. I will literally beat both of them bitches' asses. Fucking stab you in the motherfucking face. I'll
Don't be stabbing people.
fucking for you and leave your body in a motherfucking ditch for mom and daddy to fucking find. Keep fucking with people and you gonna goddamn find out.
Jeez Louise.
Let me put my GPS on before I go back and ram both of them motherfuckers with my truck. People don't understand.
I realize how late it is. So this is going to be the last video, and then I got to switch over to Tony. It'll just auto-redirect if you want to watch him. If not, then that's cool. Tony's kind of boring for most people, but we got to keep up with him.
Just don't understand who the fuck I am. You know, you would think 2 attempted murder charges would fucking tell them, but no, they're still fucking harassing me.
Oh, we're calling it attempted murder now? That's what I was calling it. So she called it at first.
And now I gotta make a 20-minute fucking drive to go somewhere else because
The empath is coming out, yeah.
Because these little motherfuckers are smoking meth in the parking lot. You think the cops did anything? Did the cops run them off? There's fucking van lifers right there. Tons of us. Nothing but van lifers. Meth heads. You know how I know they're losers? Because it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning and most people have to work tomorrow. Just myself. Show up, the cops talk to them, and then leave. Meth heads, blatant meth heads, smoking meth right beside me in the tiny car.
I would have loved to see the meth. I don't even know how you smoke meth. Out of a pipe? Can you use a bong? Is it like out of a can? How do you guys smoke meth?
It's just crazy. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude was literally crouching down, hitting a fucking pipe. You think they did anything? No. No, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't even give a fuck about themselves. Am I even surprised? They don't give a fuck about themselves. Cops are so shitty. They ain't worth a fuck. I take my original statement back. The majority of cops are pieces of shit. They don't know how to do their job. They're incompetent and they're fucking idiots. I told the lady on the phone, I said, ma'am, I've got to get up at 4:15. Oh, well, we'll have somebody out there.
Oh, someone sent me a receipt for the Planet Fitness thing that I didn't see until now because I can't have multiple tabs open today. But as part of Planet Fitness's policies, one of them says Planet Fitness reserves the right to revoke filming privileges at any time for any reason. So Brooke was like, oh, obviously she was in the wrong, but just we can hear it from Planet Fitness themselves.
So you send them out there and you leave the fucking kids in the parking lot? Like, make it make sense. I thought Walmart was closed. It is. So y'all just gonna let all the meth heads just hang out? I guess so, because they did. I'm leaving because I feel unsafe because they've been out there since burning fucking wheelies.
Someone cut the video up because she got out of the car, took pictures, and the cops told her they were teenagers hanging out. I remember that part. That's why I thought that was a different video, maybe. Or this is like a different incident, but maybe it's cut up.
How disrespectful to all of the truckers that have to get up in the morning and hit the fucking road. They have nowhere else to go. They have to listen to it. Just like me. Just like me. You know, the people out here need to do better. You raising little fucking hellions. Little hellions that I was literally just before I fell asleep. Just before I was literally just watching a video of a girl whose parents didn't teach her to respect anybody. And she ended up dead. Yeah, she got shot in the chest on the road. Brake checking people. She brake checked the wrong motherfucker and he shot her.
So she just drove away. Okay. You sure showed them, Brooke.
Then rode by and had him on camera. He wants to throw his hands up like he's not doing nothing wrong. You know exactly what you're doing. You probably filmed me off social media and are doing it intentionally. Hell, I fucking found a thread the other day on fucking Reddit about me. People from my past getting together to talk shit about me. You know, good for them. I'm glad that 20 years later I'm still on their fucking mind. Maybe the reason that I left them is because they were so fucking obsessed, okay? But it's just crazy to me.
Video game. Are you talking about the time she was fighting about the sides? She's like, I know what a side is, honey, and this is a side. And she was, oh my god, I don't even think she ate any of that food. She just like screamed about it. But then she does this thing where like when she gets to like the person, she'll flip it and just be like, oh, thank you. Oh, you're so nice. And then she's like, I hate everybody. Or is that a different fast food order?
How people are naive. There are no coincidences in fucking life. Especially not with fucking meth heads.
And I know they're meth heads because pretty much every person I've done met in this town was. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Ain't even left my truck. Run in, use the bathroom, shower, and get the fuck out of there. I'll tell you what, that was the cleanest Planet Fitness I've ever stepped foot in.
Is there a court video? I haven't seen a court video.
Y'all, that I've done all the hard work that I need to do in my life to get sober. I worked my ass off to get sober. Worked my ass off. But let me tell you something. When I wasn't sober, the cops were on me. They arrested me every week. I went to jail for possession of drugs. Where they're not punishing these people. An addiction. It's not their fault. Bullshit. It's all their fault. And I can say that because it was my fault that I did drugs for 15 years. Fucking crackheads. And then people wonder why I'm so fucking high strung. Well, Karen, are you getting woke up every fucking night at 2 a.m. for 5-6 hours? Do you suffer from insomnia from being fucking homeless? Did you eat one fucking meal today? And fill out 25 job applications, do 2 interviews, and a fucking audition at a strip club? And I didn't audition, but I still filled out the application and went by there. You know what I mean? Like,
why'd we say audition then?
Motherfuckers out here posted up at the Walmart like a complete loser for 5 fucking hours. Do you know how big of a loser you have to be to even want to chill at Walmart like that? Like, loser. It's a shopping center and or parking for van lifers. And you just sitting out.
I don't think that's in the description, but okay.
Out there like it's the spot to be. No, you're waiting on the meth head, the car behind you. So I don't know if that car behind them knew them people, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that they all knew each other. I don't know, but I had been filming them, so those guys had seen that I was filming them. And I called cops before I went on live with you guys. So maybe they had a feeling that I was calling the cops. Disrespectful little dense imbeciles. 1000%. Like, you don't have shit to do tomorrow? That tells me right there you're a loser. Your bedtime tells me you're a loser. Your bedtime tells me you're a loser with no schedules or responsibilities, living in mama's bed. Like, for real. I can't remember the last, even when I was stripping, I wasn't going to bed at this hour. I still worked a decent fucking schedule. 12 to 6 p.m., lunch to 6 p.m. Like, Jesus. I mean, for real, you just hanging out at Walmart till fucking 4 o'clock in the morning?
Perhaps the car is still kicking. I mean, like, I swore, when she took apart the engine to try to replace the headlight, I was like, this thing is going to break down when she puts it back together. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She was putting screws, losing screws, I don't know. She has all the seats out of the car, except for the driver's seat. It's I'm surprised it's still running too, to be honest.
And I'm actually surprised that nobody in those rigs...
Corrupted! How did it go? How did the thing go? Did you end up sending Brooke $1,000?
...rigs had already called the cops. I'm actually surprised that one of the...
That's good. That's good.
...those guys in those rigs had not already got...
He said no.
...out and told him to shut the fuck up. But that's the world we live in, where people are scared. Bitch, for real, scared. You heard what I fucking said, and they ignored me. Because they're pussies. Because they're weak fucking pussy losers with no life, no schedule, no ambition to try or want to do better. And that's all they'll ever be. Losers hanging out in a fucking Walmart parking lot at 3 a.m. smoking meth.
It's 3 a.m. now instead of 2 a.m. I gotta, like, go for a second and let this run. I can still hear it.
You know, the cops didn't even run their tags, didn't search the car, didn't do shit. That tells you right there that the cops don't even want to do their fucking jobs. I mean, y'all saw the parking lot.
Good catch, Tinkerbell.
Completely suspicious, those guys being there. There was nobody else out there. Everybody was in their car asleep, but those dickheads. And there was 6 of them originally. Fucking slamming doors and revving engines and doing donuts in the goddamn parking lot. You immature imbecile. Now, if I would have got out and snatched his ass up out that fucking truck and mollywopped his ass, then I'm the bad guy. I'm the mean guy. Bullshit. I'm the only guy I see with a pair of fucking balls. This country got this way because nobody has said anything. This country has gotten this way because nobody has taught their kids better. It's one generation of imbeciles raising another generation of imbeciles with no respect, no morals, no values. Ugh. Whole fucking beaches of imbeciles. I'm going to a different Walmart. If I have a fucking problem over here, I'm gonna bug the cops. I'm gonna start harassing the cops. How about that? I'll harass them till they do their motherfucking job. What they gonna do? Take me to jail for asking for help? For being honest? Them people over there in that little car smoking meth. They didn't give a fuck. It was right behind them. Right behind them. They're too stupid. That's how dense cops are nowadays. They're too stupid to even pull into a parking lot and scope out the motherfucking scene. It feels great outside. When I get at my parking spot, I'll cut my light back on, but I gotta be careful and watch for deer because I'm on a backcountry road in the middle of some town that I've never been to before. I was literally like 7 minutes from my job, and that's what pisses me off. This is gonna make a 30-minute fucking drive for me because some dirtbag doesn't have responsibilities tomorrow.
S it up triangle super chatted $2. Does she have kids, family, or friends?
Some fucking kid. And then when I go by, I realize he's got a bitch in the truck and she's looking at me all crazy. Bitch, how about you teach your man to have some fucking manners? And how about you don't need to be with a loser like that? You're dating a loser. A loser, girl. He's gonna bring you down, girl. You should be at home in bed. Planning to get up and all I know is if the cop shows up over here, I'm gonna tell him, well, sir, I just fucking called you. And the meth heads that were
Thank you. Who did that? Oh, that was really bright. Smith? Thank you for the $2. Does she have kids, family, or friends? She does not have any of them. She had kids. They are not in her custody anymore. Her family wants nothing to do with her. She does not have any friends currently.
Were sitting behind me and beside
Sorry, I was changing my laundry.
me, you didn't want to do anything about. So I had to leave because I'm sober and I don't want to be around known drug users. Yes, I don't even want my car beside them. That's right. Wake up and I don't even have a fucking Cadillac converter because these dipshits, they're so goddamn skinny, they done scooted their way all the way under there and got my damn Cadillac converter out. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. I see other van lifers. Let me be it before I wake these people up. See? Let me be quiet before I wake these people up. That's how that works. It's called respect. R-E-S-P-C-T.
Minutes.
Hold on 1 second.
Can I smoke a bowl in 5 minutes? I think so.
This is fucking baloney, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep.
All right, in 5 minutes we're switching to Tony. It'll auto redirect you. I'm just smoking a bowl quick.
Till fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. Like my stress from this, you know. And let me get my window covers up. It literally stresses me out so bad because I literally could never treat other people like that.
I would feel like a piece of shit. Do you hear me? But you know, that's probably why I've been through everything that I've been through, because I have a conscience and I'm an easy target. It makes you an easy target when you have empathy that others do not. You know, it's pathetic. If he did find me online, it's pathetic that you decide to fucking come find me in some random fucking town when you know that I've had all... I mean, do you know how weird of a person you have to be to mess with a girl that's living out of her car, first of all? Then, do you know how weird you have to be to fuck with a survivor of domestic violence and sex trafficking? Someone who was held hostage for 20 fucking years, okay, and has had no free will. Do you know how big of a loser you have to be to fuck with somebody who is trying their hardest to fucking make it out here? Like, you literally have to be the worst kind of loser. And here's the thing, they're jealous. Why are you fucking coming and finding me at 2 o'clock in the morning? If they found me, they're jealous. Fucking bullshit, man. Sitting there fucking smoking meth in a Walmart parking lot at midnight. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the cops pull up and they don't do shit. Fucking, did y'all see those people in the car? There was a guy in the back. He was bending for a minute. I was like, is that a child? And then he popped back up and blew smoke out of his fucking mouth. He was bending down to hit the pipe. The cops were sitting right there. They pulled up 2 seconds later. And these motherfuckers are literally smoking something. Maybe it was a cigarette. Maybe it was a cigarette. But let me reiterate, it's 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. So, 3 meth heads in a car at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to tell you what they're doing. They're waiting for the dope man. They're either for the dope man or they just got served the fuck up and they wanted to hit it before they made it home. One or the other. Let's not forget, you're talking to a fucking 20-year vet, okay? Just because I've been clean for 4 years doesn't mean I forgot how fucking meth heads act. And I never did meth. I did heroin. I don't need meth. Obviously, I have this naturally. This is a gift from God. I can't help that some people are slow. I can't help it. Just because I'm fast doesn't mean that there's something wrong with me. Actually, quite the opposite. It could be something wrong with somebody else. You know what I mean? Baby, if you can't understand the words coming out of my mouth, that makes you a little slow. That's all I'm saying. I know one thing. I'm grateful for this gift. Because I could be a loser like those weirdos in a parking lot at 2 a.m. Nothing to do tomorrow. I'm going to go back to bed. I'm going to try to calm down, go back to bed. And let me tell you what I wanted to do. I wanted to take my truck and ram them motherfuckers. Like, y'all really just don't know. I've made so many changes and I'm so proud of myself for being able to control my anger. If they would have done that 10 years ago, I probably would have rammed them.
Did it.
100%.
Starving.
And it's crazy how when you confront weak people like that, they don't have anything to say. When I had the camera out and the window down, bitching at them and saying, these are some pussies right that fuck with homeless people. These are some pussies right here. You know what I mean? They didn't have shit to say. That's a fake person, baby. That's a surface level person. It's pathetic. They're pathetic. They're weak. They're pathetic. And they're insecure. And it's really sad that you would fuck with van lifers like that. And like I said, I'm surprised that one of them truckers did not get out of the car and go yoke those little kids up by the collar and say, listen here, you little shit. I have to take this 18-wheeler up the damn road tomorrow. You're going to be quiet while I get some sleep. I'm really surprised. But it's getting this bad because nobody's saying anything. But you see what happens when you say something.
She looks rough. I was just listening. I wasn't looking at her. Her hair is crazy in this one.
They tuck their tail between their legs like fucking cowards. Because they are. They're cowards. We'll talk in the morning. Hope you guys have a good night. Be safe out there and pray for me. And you might want to pray for the rest of society while you're at it. Love y'all.
All right. So, switching over to Tony. You want to watch Tony Michael Johns? Stick around, I'll auto redirect. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.